It's great.
Jets! Oh my God, it's so beautiful. 78 degrees, Jets football, and we're winning. That's what's going on today. That's why everybody's so psyched. This isn't no happenstance. This is a guarantee, just like Joe Namath said. See that?
There are few things in life you cannot put a price on. Loyalty, tradition, fierce passion. Today is a gigantic family reunion because finally, they're back.
We are ready for Game 2 action of 2022 New York Jets preseason football. This is Green Bean with my friend Chaos himself, Jeremy. Do you even want to be called Jeremy anymore, or is it just straight up Chaos?
Man, I mean, obviously you're gonna call me Jeremy sometimes, but like
I won't.
I gotta say I love it when people call me Chaos. I really do.
All right, I'm calling him Chaos from now on. But the deal is, right, Lauren Shorty, Aunt Jets, he's got to break some stuff, or else this chaos. What is this? You break something, you get chaos, and that's how we'll move forward. No matter how you slice it, he is here, and this is the Jetnation Week 2 of the preseason live stream. What is it? Live reaction and watch party. And I'm excited to be here. We just learned the last few hours that doesn't look like we're going to see too many of our starters. Chaos. I don't know if it's it'll take a second, okay? It's like Bean, like guys like Dom C. He's known me, at least in some capacity since in elementary school. I was a hard time calling me Bean. He said, "What is this?" It's hard. It'll take me a minute. But we're not going to see any starters. So tell me in the chat what you guys think. And Chaos, what do you think of it?
Well, it looks like Flacco is warming up. They just showed him with the helmet warming up and throwing. So is Flacco playing? Because it looked like he is.
Well, I'm not able to see anything. So where are you watching it?
I'm on ESPN.
Yeah, that's where I am. Why aren't they showing me stuff?
That's weird. Flacco is suited up, man. He's suited up running around.
I think I want to see Flacco. Now, I know there's a few of our boys there, namely Matt O'Leary out front. Joe Flacco, there he is. Look at this. He's out there. He's Michael Carter talking to Saleh. They're like, hey, the rest, you got to add the pepper. Yeah, that's the problem. You didn't put pepper. That's what they're told. Look at Berrios. I'm ready for the Berrios hair to go. I just want to say.
I was just going to say, he's got to diet back. He's got to stop that. It looks ridiculous.
I'm ready. So Eric Craig is reminding us it's an absolute downpour at MetLife. So that would be a good reason not to practice or play, I should say, your starters. Like getting people hurt right now is silly town. Like you just don't want to do it, man. It's not worth it. And hey, take the extra opportunity to refine the bottom end of your roster. I think it's a good opportunity, man. So before we dig into the game, I would like to take an opportunity to say hello. Harry starts with I'm excited. Yeah, me too, Harry. I am also excited. And I want to say, Harry, thank you for the wonderful comment on Discord. Harry's a beanbagger, and he left just the most wonderful comment. He said he cried. He cried from the last Green Beans Jets pod, and I cried too, Harry. So it's good. We cried together. I love that. Eric Craig is here. Joseph Schwert, what's up, Joe? It's good to see you, buddy. Sully's here, or Sully. Here we go, indeed. J.E., cheers to all. Cheers to you, buddy. Cheers to you. The main catch is back. He says, hey, he's talking to Eric. Look, these guys are buddies. Jeremy Chaos, Hunter Beckwith. Yeah, I don't know. It's going to be interesting because clearly we play in the rain, but I don't know. We have these little, like Frankie says, we have little balls of silica. It's not dirt. So it responds to rain in a very, very different way. It becomes slick. So I don't know. I wouldn't put anybody that I'm counting on this year out there. I would put all the Cagers, all the West Coast, all those guys and see, hey, you got 2 games to impress us. What do you think here? So, all right. Yeah. So who else we got here? We got Green Beans here. Jetnation's here. They're both me. 3 amigos. What's up, buddy? Jets, Jets, G to the MFB. That's R. You like that, Jeremy? You see what I did there? That's R.
Yeah.
That's R. Right. That's right. Hey, Phil Adams from across the pond over there in Stoke-on-Trent, UK. It's good to see you, Phil. Sean McAteer's here. Stephen Ingle. Yeah, you guys are the best. Alex Kushner is here. What do you guys think? Who do you think will shine on defense? I'll say hello, but what do you think, Jeremy? You know, if you had to pick one guy that you would bet is going to shine tonight on the defense, who do you think it is?
Michael Clemens. Look, I don't, people could say all they want. He hasn't played against the number 1s. They don't know, but he certainly showed that he could dominate the 2s, the 3s, and the 4s. So I'm expecting that tonight.
Right. Now they're on the TV showing George Pickens literally dominating people off the line as a wide receiver. Now, George Pickens, you guys remember, my number 1 receiver in the whole draft, but so much injury concern. You just, a team like us, you just can't count on a guy like that. You just can't. Because with our luck, he comes here and then he gets hurt and everybody goes, of course. He was always hurt, so we don't want to do that. Jets forever. I hope you saw me using this during the bumpers in the beginning. But there you are, buddy. It's good to see you. Anthony G's here. French fries. Oh, look at this.
That's
They're
awesome.
Yeah, you see that stuff?
That's awesome.
French fry. That really is cool. Come on, man. Come on, man. So there's Jeremy. There's David Goodstein's in the house. What's up, David?
Nice.
Bradigan's here. We're trying to get Chris Bradigan a ticket and travel expenses covered to opening day. We're close. We're over halfway. I know that. I'm not sure the exact number, but we're past halfway. And if you guys want to get Chris Bradigan and subsequently the next person on the list to their first ever home game, you can donate. The link is in the description. Actually, it might not be. I might not. I'll do that now. I'll make sure it's in there. So wait a few minutes. I might not have done it. I did this one quick. Iowa Jets fans here. Look at you guys. Eminon. Right on, man. Look at these guys, Jeremy. They're all over the place. Ant Jets is here. They're all in the chat. Look at this guy, Sully. Green bean. Actually, it's green bean. That's what it is. I know what's going on. I know how to read this stuff. I know how. That's right. Oh, look, Nick W. getting in on this. Look at this guy. Who's that? That's our defensive line coach.
It's Garrett Wilson.
Oh, he was pumping everybody up. You see that?
Yep.
See, I like that. I want animals. Like, I know that it's moved into an analytics game. I do understand that, and I appreciate it. But right as you're going on the field, it's time to flip all that crap off and be animals. That's what I want. That's what I want. Snarling beasts who do not care that person is a human being. I don't care. I don't want them to care. I want them to run people over, knock them out. Like, that's what I want. Not dirty, just with sheer will and force. Right,
Absolutely.
Tommy? Look, Tommy agrees. He says, yeah. Actually, he's saying let's go, but I internalize that as, yeah. Mid-Flair is here. Al, yeah, the salty teacher. Look at all these guys. I'm way behind, too. I'm just going to skim to the bottom. Hunter, John Hepburn, Busted Knuckles. They're all here. Now, I can't wait for this game to start. Now, you think Joe Flacco is going to start? Who do you guys think? What do you guys think? You think it's Joe Flacco?
I think he's playing for one drive.
One drive.
Maybe two.
I think that you kind of have to do it, right? Hey, Dom C. You kind of have to. What is this? Right? Am I wrong? Am I old? What is this? What is that? Can we shut? Thank you.
In my day, the starters always played game two. When I was young.
Well, look, we grew up with 4 games, right? So game 3 was like the at least a quarter, sometimes a full half. We
Yeah.
got of the starters. Now it's like, do we play them at all? I'm like,
Yeah.
what? Like everything's fear. I mean, I don't know. We got to do whatever we got to do to get out of the basement, Mr. Chaos.
Yes.
So we do. We do whatever we do. But I don't like being governed by fear. I think when you're governed by fear and you're in a defensive posture, that's when bad things happen. Like you put yourself on your heels. Like just man up, do things the way they're supposed to be done and believe it's going to work and go forward. If you lose 1 or 2 on the way, you just keep going forward. That's how I think. And that said, I really want to see Carl Lawson in a regular season game. This is crazy. Bismo Charismo in the house. Way down there, man. He is far away, dude. He's far away.
Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm like remembering, like if I go way back to the 80s, wasn't it 5 preseason games?
Well, no, there was 1 year. I mean, I'm not to say it hasn't ever happened again, but the 1 year you're thinking of is 1992. Now, why they did that, I don't know. Can we shut that thing off, please? I don't care. Just shut it off. I have a fucking vacuum robot. Just decides to do whatever. You guys want to hear the worst story in the history of vacuum robots? So we've had this thing for, I don't know, a couple weeks, and we love it. It's really effective. We're like, wow, we sit there. Like, it's funny. Like, it's supposed to save time. Like, you don't have to vacuum. It just vacuums for you. But we sit there and stare at it the whole time it's what. So we might as well just vacuum. All right, so that's that.
My dog follows it around.
So we left. We had to go do something for a couple hours or whatever. We come back. My little puppy had loose stool.
Oh, no.
And the vacuum robot decides, oh, now's a good time as any. Let me get done. Let me get working over here. And let me tell you, bro. It was atrociousness everywhere.
That's
tire tracks, like, right? We were like, what happened in here? It took us a few minutes to figure it out because the vacuum had already gone home. What's up, Chris? What's up, Sean? Why are you saying LOL Mims? What's that all about? You anti-Mimsers are strange to me. I don't understand it.
He might play today a lot, right? I mean, he's not a starter. They should. I would love to see him play like a really good amount of a game just to see what he can do instead of getting these small little pieces of opportunity. I want to see him play half a game and see if he can break out and do something.
That's the whole thing. You know, it's really a bummer too. Last week, he had a great game and he was doing well in the running game. He was having a great game. And then he had that freaking penalty. The next play, he has a drop. And then everybody's like, get him off the team. You should have seen I'm on some like Instagram and Twitter Jets threads, and the people are, I don't know, they're just like, get him off the team, cut him. I'm like, I don't understand you guys.
I don't get it.
Most of them are 18 and under, so they don't know. No, all due respect to anybody under 18, but you don't know shit. Just like I didn't know shit. You want to hear? You're dissing me. You know, I know my son's like, hey, I'm like, you're the reason I know this. So when I was in 9th grade, I remember I was I don't know if you remember a store named Bradley's. You guys remember Bradley's? I was at a store named Bradley's and they had like a snack bar up front. Whenever I got money, I always wanted to get hot dogs. I felt like, I don't know, hot dogs and sauerkraut. That's what I wanted. So I'm up there with my buddy. We're in 9th grade, so we're in high school, right? And there was a couple like seniors there, and they were busting our chops. And they're like, look, listen to you guys, blah, 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 blah. And they were like, what are you in 10th grade? We're like, no. Or they goes 11th graders, and we're like, no. He's like, what are you, 10th graders? We're like, no. He goes, what are you, 9th graders? We're like, yeah. He's like, ugh, no wonder. No wonder. And at the time, I'm thinking, what do you know? What do you know about me? And he was right. I was out of control. So the Falcons quarterback, Mariota and Ritter, expected to play 20 to 25 snaps. Joe Flacco not expected to play. Mike White gets the start. Let's do it. Right?
Years.
Jingle Dubs. They should put Zach out there. Why not? Just get it done.
Somebody
Right?
said James Way. You remember James Way?
I do remember James Way.
Yeah. I used to steal candy from James Way.
Yeah. You remember Two Guys?
Two Guys. No.
Remember Channel Lumber?
Nope.
What? Yeah, you're from. When did you leave Brooklyn?
Oh, I lived in Brooklyn until I was 26.
Different stores out there. You guys have like a supermarket on every block, and it's a whole different thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they were smaller. I mean, every once in a while, like that, we had like smaller markets, but then like in every neighborhood, you had at least one like big Wallbounds or something.
Wallbounds.
But
That's
it was
funny.
still crazy crowded. It was like always tight in the parking lots. It was really stressful.
Yeah. I mean, that's lucky if you get a parking lot. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like out there, it's just tough. I always hated getting gas in the city. When I was in the city, I always hated it.
The
Such
worst.
a pain in the ass.
The worst.
Yeah. So Eminon's checking in. He says Falcons are going to be starting mostly starters, and we're going backups. It's going to be an interesting game. Let's see how we do. Now, right. Let's see if the backups can hold up. Now, don't forget, we've been practicing against these guys all week. So maybe the Jets also thought, look, man, we saw what we needed to see. There's no reason to risk these guys. I think it was game 2 last year where we lost Carl Lawson against Green Bay. So I don't think they want to replicate that, So Jamie Nagar says safety first is not always right. I'm telling you, I agree. It's like, look, you got to consider such things, but I'm a firm believer, not that I'm 100% on this, but I'm a firm believer that letting fear govern your actions is the incorrect move 99 out of 100 times, unless you're like in a cave, and you got an axe and you can't see, like,
99
let
out
fear.
of 100 times. Unless
Why
you're like
you
in
want
a cave.
Jeremy? I'm
you
hearing a
got
bad
that,
echo.
See, like, yeah.
Jeremy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really bad aside like that. I heard the whole broadcast.
For some reason, the YouTube thing I had open to chat with the chat just decided to turn on the volume for some reason.
Oh.
So I don't know.
So guys, I am Green Bean. This is Chaos from Jets Chaos. He has disowned his former name, and he's mad at anybody who doesn't call him Chaos. So that's the way this is going to go.
There's three acceptable nicknames. It's Chaos, Snacks, or Egghead.
Egghead. You're okay with Egghead. Okay.
What's up, Egghead?
I had a couple of short videos where I used the name Egghead because someone called me Egghead, and it's working. I got like over 2,500 views on one of them. So
right.
What the hell?
So Egghead it is. He likes it. There you go. 2,500 views. Egghead is created. There you go. All right. Rick, thank you. But I want to remind everybody that you're watching the Jetnation live reaction and watch party. We're going to watch the New York Jets play the Atlanta Falcons in preseason game 2, 2022 football. Look at all these Jets maniacs. They wear green hair.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Getting ready.
All this stuff. But Rick, thank you. I don't see a comment, but I do appreciate the super chat. $85 for a parking pass. Yeah, the prices are insane, man.
Oh,
Caldor, Trinity, Caldor. I remember Caldor. That's
how
like
about $110 for a parking pass that we have to sit and wait for 2 days before the game for me to officially get? So we have to sit and stress it out.
That's the thing. Just send it to me. I don't understand the logic there.
Here we
paid
go.
for it. Send it. All right, here we go, Jets fans.
Ooh, who made that tackle? Number 81.
That is Cager.
Cager.
Actually, it was number 43 who made the tackle. He was the one in front of him, but I think Cager helped to wrap it. Maybe they get a half tackle,
Right.
Show it.
Yeah, half each.
Why don't they show it again? I don't give a shit about the history of Marcus Mariota. I was there.
That's Delshon Phillips, 43.
That guy's really trying for a roster spot, man.
Yeah.
Dylan Terraman from Jet Nation Radio stopping by the Jet Nation live reaction and watch party tonight. This is fun. What's up, Dylan? It's good to have you. All right, you're a few seconds ahead, so just know that. Okay. Oh, okay.
They should have plugged that, man. They should have plugged that.
So that's up the middle too. So who's getting pushed around? Is that Nathan Shepard again? Who's in the middle? Can you see?
We'll have to see the next play when they line up. I hate it that they don't post the starters, who's playing. It's annoying.
I know.
Whoa.
We're talking about who cares about the Marcus Mariota history class?
I know.
Like,
And
number
now
one, we were all there. We watched it. We know he was a second overall pick. We know that Chip Kelly tried to trade 3 first-round picks to get him, and the Titans turned it down and then cut him 3 years later.
He
We know.
passed wide open on 37. Eccles.
No pass rush. Look at this.
Is that Eccles?
That's Bryce
37?
Hall. That's Bryce Hall.
Bryce Hall. He got burned.
Let's see if he got burned or it's his friggin' scheme.
Oh, he
again.
got toasted.
Can you see it? Let me see. Okay, good.
Toasted.
Oh, yeah. Toasted. Bryce Hall, buttered toast. That's it. Rich from Jersey saying, I just want no injuries, man. I'm with you, Richard. I really am. Bryce Hall got toasted. Indeed, Trinity. All right, let me watch this play. I'm a few
Another
seconds
first down.
behind. All right, roll out. Who's this?
Sauce is physical.
Oh, threading the needle. Mario, that was a good pass, man. Coverage was very close. Very, very close. At least it
Gardner
looked
got
like
pretty
it.
physical. Gardner got pretty physical there.
Did he? I just saw him holding him up. I don't know.
He's not afraid to. No, but at the end, he gave him a shove. He's like, he's
All
he's
right.
in it.
Yeah.
He's-
Let's see what's going on. Went inside out of his break. Come on. I know. It's just like, what is this? Well, again, this is the thing with preseason. It's like
All right.
they're
All
not
right.
going 100%, but you still want to be able to not get burned, I bet.
Yeah, I mean,
Sherwood
hey,
coming in. Was that a fumble? Nope. So Bryce Hall in there for the tackle, with the tackle. Jamie and Sherwood was in there. I couldn't see who was underneath the pile.
yeah, I saw Hall pop up.
Yeah. Yeah, VR Hidalgo says, "Oh, by a tight end." Yeah, that's an interesting story though. VR Hidalgo, Kyle Pitts is not just he's not a big lumbering tight end.
Yeah,
I mean, in my opinion, he has everything that could lead to him being the best tight end in the league.
right.
As far as
Someone got
reception.
through.
All right, who do we got here? Let's see.
I didn't see who it was.
That's Bradley Anai. Bradley Anai, everybody. Because he got super tricked last week, man.
Wow, he went right through. Nice play. Now it's third. Now this is where we have to improve.
Right.
This
Yeah,
is where
well,
we got to
this
get
is-
off the field. But
Well, you know what? The thing is, last year we actually did a good job on holding teams to third and fourth down, but they don't respect us. And down here, we were able to hold a lot.
oof, who's 44? Nice hits.
That's Jamie and Sherwood.
Sherwood's good, man. Sherwood's
He
going
is
to be
good.
good.
Yeah,
He
that
can
was a
hit.
nice hit.
He can hit. He's big now too. He got bigger.
Did he?
His arms. Look at him. He's definitely.
He does look strong. Yeah, while he was working on his Achilles healing, he just sat there and did curls. What's up, Corey Kid? Says hi. Hello, Corey.
Hey, Hader Ali is out there.
Hader Ali. Oh, Hater. Thought you meant Hater.
Hader.
Yeah, it's
Hader
an
Ali.
All right. What's up, Hater? Let's see. So we holding him to a field goal. Let's see what we do here. Nice stop on the D. Block it. Nope. Okay.
Hey,
So
man,
3 points.
I mean, considering that big play, I'll take them holding him now, holding him to a field goal.
Jet King bringing up, that was 2010, the preseason game against the Giants where Calvin Pace and I forget who else it was. They came around the ends and they kind of collided on Eli at the same time and they ruined his face. They sliced him open.
Ooh.
That was the precursor to the best year that we've had since 98. That was it, 2010. And they were mean. We had a mean team. So Jets forever. Anai and Sherwood saved the drive, laughing his ass off. Ha 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 ha! Bradley, Anai, and Sherwood. Yeah, it is pretty funny. You're right, Jets forever. That's pretty funny.
They really believe in Sherwood. So when you see him doing good things, it's exciting because they seem to believe in him.
Right. Like no matter what we say or think or feel out here, Robert Saleh loves Jamie and Sherwood. They drafted him. They've been working with him. They didn't bring in any real linebacker help, through the draft. None of that stuff. We brought in Quan Alexander, but it's like clearly they want Sherwood to be the guy. Yep. And so it's nice to see him play well because they believe in him.
Yep. And if he shines and he shows potential to be a really good player, it's one less guy we got to worry about drafting.
Right. That would be, look, best case scenario is that Sherwood is a real player. Best case, as far as the linebackers are concerned. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Best case scenario is Jamie and Sherwood is an actual player, and maybe even Hamza Nasruddin. That would be fantastic. I got to move over. I don't know what it is with me. I like to sit between cushions. So I'm like in the middle. I do it all the time. It's really uncomfortable. I don't understand why I do that.
My wife will always sit in a spot and complain I'm not next to her, but it always requires me to be sitting on the crack between two pillows.
Yeah. See? So your wife and I have a lot in common. Whoops. Shit. All right. So, guys, what do you think of the first defensive drive? Let us know. Are you ready to cut Bryce Hall? I know some of you are. I know that's all it takes. One preseason burn, cut him. That's
You just don't expect that kind of speed from tight end, but you have to understand this guy. He's very special.
Yeah. Pitts is the real deal. We know that. He how many receptions did he had last? He only had the one touchdown. Oddly, it was against us.
Of course, he broke out against us. Of course.
Yeah, that was the breakout game. But, I think he led all tight ends. Maybe it was rookie tight ends. I don't know. But he had a very, very strong year. Look at this guy. He's like, oh, I'm just going to fall down here before the 20. Why not? You know what? I've decided I'm not going to take the ball up to 25. I'm going to run and fall at the 19. What do you think? Multiple fights break out. Where?
For Atlanta and the scrimmages. It's not like it's not like he wants to win a job, by showing toughness in special teams.
Who's that?
Whoever that was that dropped down. Yeah. You think that he wants a job.
All right, here we go. Let's watch a little Mike White action. Mike White's fighting for his life.
Did he come down with it? He did. That was Garrett, I think.
You mean Garrett Wilson?
Yeah.
That was a sucky play, though. Was it fucking 2 yards? Come on.
It was a very weak play.
Weak.
But I like that Garrett catches him instead of drops him. Oh, Piersbacher is in there.
There you go.
Piersbacher.
Herbig, Piersbacher. Oh, look at all these guys. These are all my little faves. Got a little Adoga. You got Adoga, Piersbacher, Nate Herbig. I'm in. I love it.
Do we have Feeney in there?
I don't know. Let's see a whole game of these of these bums. So Piersbacher is a center, though, so he's probably playing center. Look at him. He's good.
That was Hall.
Through. Piersbacher to the second level. Misses his block. Oh, that was Feeney. So Piersbacher might be playing guard, actually, it looks like.
Holding on defense.
That's right. Of course there is. You can't do that to us. Holding, defense, bounce back here. Blah, 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 blah. Who was it, Jeremy? I can't hear anything.
Oh, I don't know.
Because if I turn the sound on.
Holding Falcons, Anthony Rush. It was Anthony Rush for the Falcons.
Loser.
Bo is in there. Wesco. Yeboah and Wesco are in there.
Yeboah and Wesco. We're going with the old 12 personnel package.
Brees Hall in the backfield.
Ooh, this is so fun. I like this. But I don't like Brees Hall out there with all those guys.
I know.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that's a valuable commodity right there.
He changed direction but got tackled. There's just no blocking, man. These guys are bad.
Wow, where did he come from? So Adoga, he came from the left side. Adoga pushed this guy all the way down the line. Good job. but maybe he had the wrong guy. See, I don't know. I can't, I need more time. I need the play to slow down so I can look at it all. Okay, he's supposed to be okay. All right. I can't. I know. Me too, John. I really can't. All right. So that was first down. We didn't do a damn thing on there. And I'd like to see Hall break one too. But I don't even want him out there. I don't want him or Carter out there.
Ooh, who's number 3?
Let's see. Number 3.
Tariq Black. Nice little reception.
You got Jeff Smith out there, Tariq Black.
And Breece Hall? That doesn't make sense.
I know. They're just trying to get his legs all juicy. I know, right, Sean? I'm with Sean. I really am. Well, Dylan, we got to give him a second. Let's remember, guys, that it took our starting offensive line 5 or 6 games.
Oh, my God. The blocking.
Hold on. You're killing me.
Oh, sorry.
That's right. Ron, get the first.
The blocking was atrocious on that.
4th down. We're punting. That's right. Look at O'Leary. Here he is. He's like, why am I in the rain? Daggone.
That's why you need an offensive line, though, right?
It's everything. It really is. It's just everything. Nothing works without it.
Nothing.
And if you don't have it, you must call plays to account for that. You cannot run a traditional offense. You cannot. You have to know this guy's going to get beat, 8 out of 10 times. So you have to account for that. Use it. Oh, 3 guys missed, and 1 guy gets him finally. Okay.
We're going to have to listen to people complain, but their starters are playing against our backups. So
Yeah. Look, like I said, we have to remember, people lose their marbles. Last year, it took starting offensive linemen 5 or 6 games to be able to pick up the offense. All right. They were lost. It's known as a complex offensive line system, and it takes time to get it.
Mm-hmm.
That's the truth. If you want to take the first time that they're out there against starters all right, then do that. But I love Ross Pierschbacher, and I don't care what anyone says.
Thomas Hennessy, I think, made the tackle, by the way, on that kickoff return.
Yeah, our long snapper.
Yeah, I think so. It was 42.
He's out there. Yeah. Well, so if they're going to start the whole second team offensive line, then you definitely you don't put a starting quarterback out there. And right now, Flacco is our starting quarterback.
Yeah. Seems like a little bit irresponsible and risky.
Hunter Beckwith, season's not looking good. ... Just kidding. I like that, Hunter. That was good. Trade everyone, Kelly McTavish. That's right. Trade them all. This team sucks. I hate them. I'll tell you what's going to happen. And I predicted it in this week's Jets pod. Guys, if you haven't seen it yet, you're going to want to see it. I make a bold prediction. I believe in it wholeheartedly. I think it's 100% going to happen. And if you guys all get in there and believe with me, it's only going to help. Louis Bethencourt with his second plea to hit that like button. That's right. If you're watching on Jet Nation's YouTube, please hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed to Jet Nation, please do. It is appreciated. Dylan, who's in that chat right now, is a co-host of Jet Nation Radio, an awesome weekly show. Pretty much the first Jets podcast. I mean, there's Boy Green's Jet Zone, and then you had Talking Jets Radio, but all that stuff, I believe, was after Jet Nation. They've been doing this for a long, long time, man. So we're joining forces with Jet Nation. No matter which place you're watching it, please consider giving a thumbs up and subscribing to the channels that you're watching on. Let us know in the comments what you think. Nick says Mike White stinks. Let's see. Let's go.
I don't know.
96. That's Jonathan Marshall showing a little bit of his athleticism. Yeah, I think we will too, Kamala. Or Kamal, I'm sorry. Right now, they, again, they're playing a few drives with their starters against our seconds and thirds. So let's see. This is good. I actually like this. Let's see what these guys can do against starting NFL players.
Got a tackle.
Missed tackles again. Who is it? Let me see.
30.
I hate missed tackles. Oh, Bryce Hall not having a good day. Who's number 32?
I'm looking. It was 30, right? Number 30?
Yeah, number 30. Well, Bryce Hall missed the tackle too, though, so I don't want to leave him out. But number 30, is that Michael Carter? That's Michael Carter. I think it is. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys.
I'm checking, but
Yeah.
I don't know why it's taking so long to find this. 30, Michael Carter. That's Michael Carter.
Yeah. I know, dude, there's nothing that bothers me more than dropped passes and missed tackles. Like, those are the things that when you're a 7-year-old kid, 8-year-old kid, 9-year-old kid learning the game of football, those are the things you're learning. You're learning it all the way from then. I don't know. I don't see a single excuse. Oh, it was a tough catch. Really?
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Yeah. I mean, tackling is a fundamental.
Fundamental.
Skill. I mean, just look at his hips and hit him.
That's right. Look at his hips. That's what I tell my son all the time. Don't let some guy look at his head. Let him do that all day. Keep dancing. I'm going to crush you right in your belly where your belly stayed the exact same spot. You just hit him. That's what you do.
I think it was encroachment.
But you know what, man? Like, he got back. He didn't touch anybody. He didn't jump in. He just moved and jumped back. And all the offensive linemen start freaking out. Like, the defense is allowed to move. What happened to these rules, guys?
I know, it's ridiculous.
The defense is allowed to move. If the guy moves, the defensive lineman moves, doesn't touch anybody, he's allowed to reset. And the offensive lineman pointing them out, that's offsides. Yeah. Unless they changed it, please somebody tell me. Maybe I don't know shit anymore.
That was Tanzel Smart, by the way.
Yeah.
Whoa. Just, we're not covering people now?
Yeah, why not? This is what they do. This is our defense, bro. Like, again, this is if they don't change this for the season, like I've predicted, I've hinted, is the real plan. They're going out there with what they rolled out last year, and in week 1 we're going to see the real defense. If this is what they roll out there, this is the easiest defense in the world to beat. Well, like, look at the zones. Like, who the hell's covered him? That's the safety. The cornerbacks let him go. So if it's a zone defense, there has to be somebody there. If they're letting him go, then they believe there's help over the top.
Sherwood again.
The cornerback has to believe. Oh, number 92, falling on his face. Get him, Michael Carter. Nope.
That was Sherwood with a nice play.
Here, look at our Jets. They don't know what the hell's going on. Yep, Drippy Douglas. This is what I'm saying. We got talent all over the place. Like, you can see it. You can see the the way the players are responding to the play and when people flood the zone. So if there's guys coming in the zones, you can see how they react, what they think. Now, maybe they're just completely wrong and don't know the defense. That's possible.
A lot of pressure.
Man coverage. Man coverage.
There was a lot of pressure there.
Yeah, yeah.
Look, if they hold them right now,
So Dom C, this is exactly what I was saying. So Dom C says Bryce Hall and Michael Carter were both in the same zone. No one had the deep third. So whose responsibility is it? That's what we have to wonder.
Here comes Jermaine. Come on, get up. No. Oh.
Jermaine Johnson.
Bryce Hall. Is that Bryce Hall? Bryce Hall.
Straight up burned. That was straight up burned by Bryce. He's not having a good day, everybody.
He's getting destroyed. Wow. Wow.
That's forever. That's funny that you wanted Ulbricht fired week 2 because the first 4 weeks of the season, he was the hero.
I know. That was the only good thing we had.
I know. I don't think you're remembering correctly or you're revising history, my friend.
Yeah, he was actually the only good bright spot was our defense.
Yeah, the defense kept us in games. Everybody was like, "Oh, it looks like Ulbricht is a shining spot." But Bargified says defense is going to be last again. Yeah, well, look, I mean, I'm a firm believer right now that if we have second year guys that don't know the scheme yet and are lost then that's coaching. And if the scheme allows for 10 yards of cushion and they do know what's going on, then that's coaching. So I find it very hard to blame the players. That last one, Bryce Hall got burned. He was with him the whole time and he got beat. That's a different story. But generally speaking, when you watch and there are guys, I mean, they hit the left side the whole first 2 drives. Same plays over and over and over. The same result. So there's something going on there. And again, if they don't come out week 1 with a balls to the wall defense, I mean, they talk all this crazy stuff, hair on fire, violent vertical edge setters, all that stuff. Okay, great. You're given 10 yards of cushion. I don't know. That's easy to exploit by anybody who knows a damn thing about football. Let's see what's going on here. I don't know what that means. This is crazy. You guys have some crazy comments. That's game plan right there. Targeting the weak link until the defense makes a change. Yeah. It's not hard to do. And they probably watched it all practice. Like this is what I was telling you guys, like on Twitter. And, it's like, again, I don't make shit out of this. Generally speaking, our seconds and thirds are playing their starters, at least for those first 2 drives. So I'm not too concerned, really. I'm not. At the same time, we come out of practice, joint practice, and everybody's thinking, oh, man, we're kicking their ass, blah, blah, blah. It's like, it's joint practice. You can see on the plays, numerous plays. I put them in my podcast. You can see the defense is not really going 100%. Like they might have been able to pick it off. They might have been able to tip it. They're just going 85%. You know what I mean? So it's different in joint practice. This is a game. It's Monday night. Even though it's preseason, it's going to be elevated from the joint practice. And then obviously the regular season is elevated from preseason. But it's all about right now, are coaches putting the talent that Joe Douglas has brought on to this damn team in the right position to win, to compete? Because I don't know. I'm not seeing it. This defense is scary. And the offense is scary too, now that I'm talking about it. Nick says, I feel like we're going to look rough on D week 1. Most of these starters will not see a snap in the preseason. Yeah. So, I mean, the thought there is that they'll be rusty, That could also lead to injury, too. They're not all, juiced up. This guy sucks. Whoever this is, same
Coleman.
Exact thing. Tevin Coleman. I mean, at what point is Tevin Coleman an old man who shouldn't be on the team? When do we decide that? I don't know.
Oh my
She-Hulk. I know She-Hulk. That's funny.
I'll let you watch this one.
Of Jeff Smith again. I can't wait to see it in like slow-mo, the replay, because Jeff Smith did that numerous times last year. I don't know how many times we got to watch these guys.
Yeah, I mean, don't throw Mims out there or anything.
I mean, Jeff Smith's been on the team. It's either 3 or 4 years. I forget. But he's been exactly the same. Everybody's like, but he's so
Ooh.
fast.
Ooh,
But he's
that's
so
how you catch.
Yeah,
That's
who
how
is
you
it?
catch a ball.
Who is it? Garrett Wilson?
Yeah,
That's right. Garrett Wilson's got some pretty hands. Yep, there you
Strong
go.
hands,
Hit the
baby.
first. Leave him alone.
strong hands, baby.
31 drops, Harold says. Is that bad, Harold? Is that bad? I'd love to see how many of those were on third down. I know that Ty Johnson, we did a little deep look into him. He had 5 drops, 6 drops, 4 of which were on third down. Fantastic. Oop, they're all shifting. Let's go, Pierce Bacher. Edoga playing guard? I couldn't have seen that right.
Oh, that was on Wesco. It was on Wesco.
Wesco. Yeah, he don't want to be here anymore. He's all nervous. Really, Titans? You think you're going to get all huffy puffy about the preseason game? You know he's had a 5-year career, and he's done nothing. So,
Oh, good throw, Mike.
just saying. I actually like Marcus Mariota, but like the proof is in the pudding. He's not 2 years, not 3. It's 5 years.
Oh, it was a flag.
Jeff Smith. You weren't going to catch it anyway. Don't worry about it. He's like, damn, man, the ball didn't get here.
That was the one I was going to catch finally.
Yeah, for me to drop it. I know. This is great. This is a great game. I'm having fun.
Roughing the passer.
There you go. Either way, Titans, where'd you go? Titans, I'm glad you're here, man. And I hope Mariota is good for you guys, for the Falcons. Oh, the knee. Ooh, that's yucky looking. Chaos.
Oh, that's why you don't put Flacco in.
That's right. That's the kind of stuff. Trevor Siemian going down an hour or, 3 plays after you put him in. Ooh. Damn. Look at this. Nice pass. Horrible. We look disorganized. Horrible. What is this crap? West Coast sucks. Nice pass. It's a funny thing. All right, here we go. Come on. Breece Hall is still out there. I'm getting nervous.
I know.
Why change the quarterback jersey, dude?
Let's just see Bam Knight,
Bam Knight. I know. I would rather see P. Ryan and Knight. Let him go. You know what Michael Carter is. You know what Breece Hall is. You know what Tevin Coleman is. Let's see the bottom end and see which guy you want to keep. He's getting 2 yards a clip right now. Yeah. That wasn't roughing the passer, Modine. I tell you, man, sometimes with you, like you're not allowed to go for the quarterback's knee and wrap it. That's exactly what happened. Like the rule or not, that's what happened, and that is the rule. So shut up, Mo.
Come on, Wilson. Oh, you got to stay up on that.
I know. Garrett Wilson out there worries me too. I'm with you, Daniel. I really am. There he is. He's wide open. Hit him. Boop. Oh, you got to come on.
He's got trips.
Oh, I thought I had it. 4th down. We suck.
Got a third string quarterback out there.
I know, Garrett. That would have been nice to see Garrett actually be able to turn it up.
Yeah.
I know that's scary when you see that, and like his knee, it did that snap to just past like straight. That's when it gets scary, man. Let's see who's out there punting for us right now. This is Braden Mann.
It was Braden Mann before.
Let's see. Boom! Look at this punt.
There's no way. There's no reason not to use Braden Mann. His job's not in jeopardy. He's not competing.
Yeah, just let him kick. No, totally. That I'm with you. Jets Ferris says Mike White was late on the throw. He was. And that's, like I think over the past few years, even, going back to Darnold, like there's a lot of that. There's a slight second of hesitation with our quarterbacks. You see it consistently. Like they lack confidence. Now, what that's from, I mean, we have different coaches, different receivers, they're different men from different places. What it is, I'm not exactly sure, but as fans, we have watched it consistently. There is we're inconsistent all over the place. One place we're consistent is our quarterbacks wait that extra second, a split second before throwing the ball, and it allows everything to break down. There's that right at the break is when you want to hit him. Give him maximum time. You give the opportunity for, your wide receivers to run through the catch instead of like having to slow down and wait. It's no matter who the hell it is. It's Sam Darnold, it's McCown, fucking Bryce Petty, Zach Wilson, everybody, Mike White, it's the same thing. I don't know what that is. Yeah, but wait, where is it? Trinity. But are they Jalen Hurts numbers? That's what you got to look at. That's what we got to look at here. We like to make quarterbacks look like they're, like they belong. That's what we do. We give players confidence to have careers. Like they come into our game reeling. They don't know if they're going to make it. They're disappointing. They come to the Jets game and they do really well. And then they bounce back and go, you know what? I can do this. That's our job.
At the very least, that when they're old and gray, they'll be able to talk about a great game they had once to their grandchildren.
That's right. And they have the game ball to prove it. Here it is.
It was against the Jets. And then the grandson says, well, that doesn't really count, though, does it, Grandpa?
Yeah, I was watching Ted Lasso. Did you watch Ted Lasso yet, Jeremy?
Oh, yeah, I love it.
We just got into it not too long ago. And dude, the best. The best. But we just got to season 2. And they made what do you call somebody in America when the team doesn't do well or whatever? Or team sucks and they go, the New York Jets? And goes, oh. I'm like, oh. I'm tired of it. Tired of it.
On House, that doctor show or whatever, he made some kind of reference. He goes, when it's 4th down and you're at your own 5-yard line with 2 seconds to go in the game and you're down, you don't punt unless you're the New York Jets. Something like that.
Yeah, I know. It's the easy joke. Will somebody tackle this guy? Let's go. Let's get a sack. Where's Michael Clemens? Even out there yet? You got Nathan Shepard huffing and puffing. Who's
JJ's
94, Jeremy? Jeremy, who's number 94?
Oh, JJ's been out there, though.
That's right. Anthony G.
Solomon Thomas.
He looks old, fat, and tired. Let's see what he does. If you're old, fat, and tired, at least clog the middle. That's what you do. Oh, yeah, that's right. 41. Who's that? That's Quan Alexander saying, yo, what's up? What number is Quan Alexander? And all right, tell me number 41. And who's Quan Alexander?
41 is...
Oh, that's Jason Pinnock.
Yeah.
That's who 41 is.
Quan Alexander. Quan Alexander is number 9.
9. I'm feeling that. I was like, I think it's a single digit. So Anthony says the difference between wins and losses is a half second. Yeah, man. If our O-line holds for 3 seconds at a 2.5 into completion, I agree. Oh, Berrios is in there.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. Why not?
That's a 49. Else. That's right. Look at Mike White. Here's the game. Boop. Oh, that was Keelan Cole. The Keelan Cole non-touchdown. There's Ty Johnson, the play. I don't know, Anthony. I really don't. Oh, look at Wesco. He's like, that's it. I don't care. I'm doing stuff.
Wesco made his play.
It blows my mind with Wesco. Like, he has significantly better hands than anybody gives him credit for. He doesn't drop passes. Now, he'll drop one now that I said that, of course. But he doesn't drop passes. And nobody wants to use him in the passing game. It doesn't make sense. K9. That's a good way to remember it, Anthony. Pinnock better than Hall? I strongly disagree. Now, Pinnock is only getting in because he's being used at safety. Look at this. Look at this guy. He's like, I'm old. Scoodly doodly. I disagree with that, 8:30. Merrill. Look at this guy running outside. Look at it.
I know. That's
He's like,
crazy.
Yep. Look, they're laughing at him. Ha ha. He's like, no, man, I got a second. Hold on. They're laughing.
Just hoping the refs wouldn't notice.
Yeah, they were literally laughing hysterically during the play. Look at you. Was that Mike White? Is that why they're showing that? No.
No, that was a Detroit Lion.
Yeah. Get them. Break it up. It's just food, and yeah, we got to make sure there's no food. Don't give him shit. Dude, we have my sister-in-law's here with her dog, and we have a 4-month-old puppy that's like very food possessive. It's like weird. She just eats everybody's food like aggressively, and this dog ain't having it. You know, my dog's all mellow. My other dog. And dude, they're fighting so violently that they drew blood on my sister-in-law today.
Wow.
Yeah. Barrios is trash. Yeah. I mean, look, do me a favor, Jets Forever. You can think what you want, but please don't call all pros that we have trash. You know what I mean? There's at least a gap there between all pro and trash. Okay? Mims was open. I do agree with that there, Jets Forever, you little bipolar friend, you.
It's amazing that in part of the game plan, at least now in preseason, to see.
Daniel Murphy says Green Bean's house is like the Jets Falcons. I know. I can't wait to have my studio, man. I'm sanding this week. I'm sanding and painting this week, and then I put in the floor, and then we're done. I can't wait. Man. It's hard. It's hard in here because, I got all kinds of people in here, man. It's hard to do this shit and not have, like, I'm trying to have everybody not make noise. You know how hard that is? And then add 3 dogs to it.
Someone's asking what I'm eating.
No, VR Hidalgo says, hold on, we'll get to your food. He's eating dog treats. VR Hidalgo says, Green Bean, there's more action in your house. I know. They mean it over there. I just don't understand, man. When you got a guy, like, just as an example, Nathan Shepard, it's like you've been in the league for 4 years. You get a contract, but not a high contract to bring you back, but you can get cut. It's not prohibitive. And you're out there and you're playing like what looks like 50% to me. Like, what is that? Dude, you're 300. He's like 280 of solid muscle, 6'3". Like, if I was 6'3", 280 pounds, I would literally be unstoppable. Literally. No one would stop me. What is this, Nate? I don't want guys like this anymore. I'm sick of it. Like, hey, I tried. So, all right, let me watch this play. Let's see here.
Mike White is simply not a good preseason player, but he played really well against Cincinnati.
One game. Can we just be real with each other? It's just us in here, right? It's just friends. There's a couple Titans fans in here, or Falcons fans in here. That was a trap game. That's what it was.
Yeah.
They fully expected. We had, we were a 1-win team. We looked like complete garbage. We've been shut out. We've been blown out. And we had our second string quarterback, somebody who's never started an NFL game, and they took the day off. That's what happened. Oh, looks like some holding.
So Baker Mayfield was officially named the starting quarterback over Sam Darnold.
Of course.
Of course.
Did you? I know, of course. They already saw Sam Darnold. They know what Sam is.
Oh,
They're like,
no.
you know what? We don't like it. What happened?
Wesco was holding.
Of course he is. He don't want a job.
He really doesn't want to stay on this team. Oh man, that's really, I mean, he's fighting for his life for a spot. That's not the way to do it.
Yeah, I mean, look, I like Wesco, as many people know, but I'm about done. I mean, 4 years. That's what it is. Like, if you can't turn it around and make your impact at the end of 3 years, now there's been different coaches, so there's all that stuff. You got to factor that in. But 4 years, man. So your 4th year, if you can't figure it out, look at this screen. Terrible. Thibodeau got hurt? I didn't hear that either. Is he all right?
Yeah, they thought it was serious in the beginning. But it's not.
I'm glad it's not. I hate seeing young kids come into the league, especially top end. You know what I mean? Like all the hoopla expectations, and they get hurt. I hate that. It's like remember Jeremy Fowler?
Yeah.
I don't know. I liked him. That was the guy I wanted the Jets to get that year. But yeah, that sucked. All right, come on, Denzel Mims. He's wide open. Hit him. Oh. It's a torn MCL?
No.
Or stringed. Hunter Beckwith said 3 to 4 weeks. So Trinity said MCL.
At first they were saying, like, in the beginning, it was like first reported, like the cart came out, but then he didn't need it. And people were saying ACL, the same kind of thing that what happened with Zach.
Gotcha. That would be upsetting. I mean, I'm still like, obviously, I'm rooting for Sauce Gardner to be the absolute best thing since sliced bread. Dude, but Thibodeau was the guy I wanted, man. You know what I mean? So I'm rooting against him. I don't want him to go to the Giants and be great. That's the last thing I want in the world. But I don't want it to be because of injury, man. That's
3rd
the
and 27.
Worst. 3rd and 27. Michael Carter and Garrett Wilson are talking on the sideline like, yeah, man, this might be too big for us. The Jets are this dark cloud is dark.
Maybe a couple more years.
Are we going to try a field goal here?
I doubt it. I mean, we do got the leg.
This I agree with, Modine. I've been saying it all week. You can see it. Like everybody raving about the Jets in practice. And it's like, look, it's fine. It's good, but it doesn't mean anything. Like you could clearly see that there was a slowdown. Like they weren't playing at 100%. And that's just, you can't take joint practices and make them like their games. Like we're dominating. It's like, I don't know. It's different in the game.
That was a great catch by Garrett Wilson. Look at that. They're showing the highlight.
Yeah. That's the catch. That's that one. That's right. VR Hidalgo nailing it home. Our punting is truly unstoppable, and we know that. And who can stop our punt? Huh? Nobody.
We're so good at punting. We do it all the time.
That's right. We just want to do it. Now, do you guys remember a lot of Jets fans? If you were hitting Jets games like I was during that era, I went to every Jets game for 6 or 7 years, sat in the same seats. And Louis Aguiar was our punter. And every time that we were going to punt, they had this brilliant idea in the stadium to play Louis. Oh, no. So it was on 8 times a day. And it got to the point. The first one was like, why are they doing this? This is annoying. After 3 years, you're like, Louis. It just became a thing. You're like, yeah, okay, I'm in. We suck. Herb Charles is trash. I'll tell you what, he looked good in the joint practices, though. Let's see what else. Should we be nervous? I don't know, Aaron. I'm not really nervous about any of this stuff. Again, like the teams that dominate in preseason it doesn't necessarily correlate to domination in the season. It's just look, all we need to do right now, what we're doing literally right now with this game is we're refining the bottom end of the roster. That's all this is. It's getting guys like Sauce, Brees Hall, Garrett Wilson some playing time. And the rest of the game is about looking at these other guys and saying, who's less of a scrub? Who can we work with? Who's done? Who's tired? Who's going to put in the extra work? And who looks like they might be effective, might be developing. And that's it. That's all this game is. Remember last year? This is how bad last year really was. We punted, and Braden Mann got his knee destroyed, and we got a 15-yard penalty on that play. Instead of getting the ball back and at least getting that, like we lost our punter for 6 weeks or whatever it was, 8 weeks, we got a penalty on that. That's last year. That's last year. Is that right, Jonathan? Jonathan says the 0-16 Lions went 4-0 in preseason.
Oh,
that's interesting. Well, I know that the 4-12 Jets went 5-0 in preseason. What happened? What are you laughing about?
You still can't stop the screen. It's like hysterical already.
Yeah. Look at this. So easy.
Even when it's backups, it's the scheme.
Yes.
It's the scheme because it doesn't matter who the players are. Like our scheme does not stop screen passes.
Yeah, it's a scary thing. Like that's the one thing, like, getting back to Aaron, it's like, should we be nervous? It's like, well, if we roll out the same defense that we did last year and have the same results, then yes, I'm nervous, because you tell me which head coach in their first 2 years has 5 first-round picks and his 2 second-round picks are Elijah Moore and Brees Hall. You tell me who gets that. That's 7, essentially, first-round picks in 2 years. If there's no difference in the play, then something's wrong. Because I believe the picks are good. The picks made sense. Now, I would have gone edge rusher at 4, a whole different thing. Look at this. We can't cover. We can't do shit, man. Who's number 43? Is that Will Parks?
Sounds like it. Let me check.
Yeah, I believe that too, John. Wesco is outie. Yeah, I think this is just about the end of the Wesco experiment. Let's see. I know. I would like to see that too. Just like put Sauce on Pitts. Like get him some work. I mean,
40,
they're both out now, but
43 is Delshon Phillips. I think I just saw Clemens make a play.
Yeah. Let's see here.
Watch 72. Watch 72.
There he is. Yep. He didn't make the tackle, but he was
pursuing.
Yeah, he looked slow and lumbering to me.
He did.
He did. Did you see it? Did you catch it?
I just caught the end of it.
Look like remember the end of Happy Gilmore, the guy who was chasing Skeeter or Shooter. Shooter. The guy from James Bond.
Oh, that was a good play by Clemens. Come on, listen to the last one. Watch this.
I'm with it, man. I'm rooting for Clemens. Let's go. I can totally use some Clemens action.
Get up.
He's
buddy.
hurt. He's hurt.
Nice.
He looked hurt at the last play. I thought he was slow. Yep, that was a good play. That was, get up, you. He's just taking a blow. Look at Zach Wilson. Who's he talking to? Who's that guy?
Who's that guy?
Look at a guy wearing a Shazam hat or a Chargers hat. Get out of here. Get out of here. You think so, Drillo? That's an interesting thing. Now, I think it's a little presumptuous. I understand the logic there. You know, like the fear. Like Robert Saleh, his expertise is motivating guys, supposedly, right? He gets guys all amped up. They believe. But if, at some point, he's going to have to figure out what's going wrong with this team. At some point, like rookie year, okay, I'll give it to you. Second year, it's still only your second year, but you have to see improvement. And if LaFleur's offense is going like smooth, well-oiled machine kind of a thing, and the defense is killing us, not able to keep us in games, then there's a problem. And Solid is going to have to go back and say, all right, I got to call this D. And if he doesn't, because of his loyalty to Ulbricht or whatever, then there's a problem. Now, I don't know about making LaFleur a head coach.
Stupid play.
Like LaFleur, this is his second year as an offensive coordinator. He hasn't even really looked all that great. He looked okay. Slow death, Gerald. Yeah. Feels like it, right? This almost feels like I've been live streaming. This is the third year of live streams of the games for Jetnation and Green Bean. And every game feels like this. Oh, there you go. Who was that?
Will Parks.
Will Parks. Yeah, stop it. I don't like this dancing shit.
I know. It's like we're getting crushed.
It's 10-0. We look like shit. You made one tackle, dude. Get up. It's a good tackle. The old bubble screen. They did, Jeff. It's a good point. They stopped the screen, dudes. Ryan Jet's all pumped about it. It's like, yeah.
And it meant nothing on the next play. Well, let's see what the flag is. Clemens came out after that play. I hope he's not hurt.
Yeah, he is.
Holding deep. Bryce. That was Bryce.
Was it? He's having a terrible game.
Terrible.
The thing is, though, you look at it, guys. He didn't have one game that was this bad. He started all 17 games last year, so everybody needs to calm down.
Yeah. He's just having a horrible preseason
He's having a bad preseason game, yeah. Like, that's the thing. He started 17 games for us. The only player on the team to do that. Remember why he slid to the 5th was because of injury concerns? He's just having a bad game. Yeah, Bryce Hall's having a rough night.
Guys. Oh, there's Clemens. All right. He's not hurt.
Good. Oh, my God.
It's really ugly.
Like, who's in the middle? I got to look. Oh, wow, Algier. A lot of Jets fans wanted us to draft Algier in the late rounds. I forget where he went, what round he went in. Let's go. Who we got in there? You got 74 in there. I don't know any of these guys. Nathan Shepard, he sucks. So let's watch him get pushed around.
Oh, penalty.
Oh, my God. Nathan Shepard got pushed a yard backwards. I'm telling you, I don't know what the Nathan Shepard love is. What we should do.
They love him.
In the cuts, we should just go get a bunch of big, get rid of them, dude. Clean house on the interior, get a bunch of big, fat uglies, and just stuff them in there to clog the middle. That's it. This what we need. Kevin C. checking in. Thanks, buddy. He says, Bryce Hall isn't Barry. Yeah, he is. He really is having, this is the worst game he's had with us. And that's the thing. It's preseason. But clearly the Jets, look, if the Jets thought he was a starting caliber cornerback, they wouldn't have gone out and used the number 4 overall pick and a free agent and signed somebody in free $11 million or whatever it was. I'm done with Nathan Shepard. I want to make that clear.
Oh, yeah.
It was a stupid pick from the word go. Don't forget, guys, Nathan Shepard was the guy that Mike McCagnon, who traded 3 second-round picks to move up 3 spots to grab Sam Darnold, he waited till the 3rd round for his next pick because he didn't have a second, and he takes Nathan Shepard.
Ooh.
So it's a bad pick from the word go, and he sucks. On top of it, he's not a good football player. Get him.
Wow. It's going to be a 4th and 1. I bet they're going to go for it.
Nasruldeen. Little Nasruldeen action, everybody.
Here it goes. 4th and goal. 1 yard line. Pinnock is in there at safety.
Yeah, that's the thing, Jacob. He's the king of strain. That's what it is. That's what Salah calls him. I don't really care. Like, he's the king of, getting pushed around. Let's watch him on this. I can't wait to see it. Let me see.
False start.
Oh, Nathan Shepard got some push on that one because the center wasn't moving. That's right, Hepburn. Dave, this is a good point. I want to tell you, Dave. Like, logically, we can say it's preseason. Logically, we know it's our seconds. The whole first part was seconds and thirds versus firsts for the most part. But it's hard not to watch the Jets and get pissed off when we suck. It is. It's hard. I don't know what this like. I honestly believe Joe Douglas is doing a very good job acquiring talent. Now, I don't think we're done or that it's perfect or anything. There's moves that he made that I wouldn't have. Like, as much as I like AVT, I would have never traded 2/3 to move up for him. I would have waited and took Creed Humphrey. That's what I would have did. And I would have used my 2/3, but that's a different story. But they thought AVT is the best lineman in this class. So, hey, they wanted him. The 3rd was free. It was from the Jamal Adams trade. So why not? You know what I mean? I get it. But so there's lots of things I disagree with or I would have done slightly differently. But when you look at the roster, this roster is completely different than when he got here. And it's packed full of premier players. And then his first job getting a coach, look, Salah wasn't on my list. You guys remember. I know you remember. I was talking about Roman. I was talking about guys from the college ranks, Campbell, and a few others. But, I wasn't against the Salah hire. As a matter of fact, when it happened, I said, okay, that's okay. He's a very well-respected guy. I didn't want him to go defense again, the whole thing. But I'm worried about the coaching right now. That's what I'm worried about. I'm not worried about the players for the most part. That's right. I mean, it's funny. Arthur Smith is known as a relatively mellow guy, and he's screaming and yelling, and Salah doesn't say shit. Salah he's energetic when they're doing well. Like, it's contagious for him. Like, when it's happening well, he gets all pumped up. Yeah. But when it's down, he doesn't, like, from my vantage point, and I only have such, I only see what I see, but it doesn't look like he does anything to push them back up. It looks like we're dependent upon the team to get him pumped up to pump them up. Does that make sense, Jeremy?
Yeah. Keep saying when it clicks. There's only so long people are going to, accept that.
Is there hope?
Yeah, like, is there hope?
My wife's like, what, they suck again? Like, how? There's plenty of hope. This is preseason, but we just don't look good.
Oh, God, what is this? The Jets junkyard?
I know. Look at this. The Jets junkyard. This is what they do. I know.
Yeah, come on.
I mean, they come out every game in the first quarter and don't look like they're prepared or ready. It's crazy.
That's the thing. And that's the stuff that we need to see change this year. And they show Salah, he's all smiles. I don't understand either, Merrill. Believe me. If you took me,
Using the they're not using the starting.
No, we didn't start it. We didn't use our starters today. So it's okay. But like, I this is what I believe, that if you gave me this team, now granted, I don't know lots of stuff, right? Of course. Why are you sitting down at the 15-yard line? What the hell is that? Bam Knight, everybody. There he is. If you gave me this team for the past 10 years and you gave me a handful of the guys in the chat, and I mean this sincerely, I would do some interviews. I'll talk to you guys. You give me a little of this guy, a little of that guy. I know damn well, or if you let me pick a coach, we would have been in the Super Bowl already. And I know this without reservation.
Tariq
Why
Black
would you laugh at
Tariq Black might win a job.
No, he sucks. Oh, first down. Nice.
Oh, Salah's showing some emotion.
Yeah. It's not so much about yelling, Mo. It's just like we're just using that as an example. You know, it's just an example. You don't have to yell. But again, the teams, when they come out flat consistently and there's no like how many times have we seen like during a 3-quarter stretch of nothing going on with the Jets, Salah's just stoically sitting silently or pacing silently on the sideline? Like, you have to do something, work on it, fix it, do something. Oh, there you go. Throwing it to Irv Charles. It does Anarchy Al. It really does. It cures everything. So why don't we do some of that? What do you think, Al? You ready? I'm ready. Jeff, right. Bam Knight slipped. He sucks. Cut him. Well, look, let's not forget. Bam Knight is an undrafted free agent. So we have to remember that he's coming up from there. You don't just assume that a guy's great. Like a lot of Jets fans like, Bam Knight, he's great. Like, I know, look, we all like this about him. We like that about him, but he's an undrafted free agent for a reason. There was 25 backs taken before him. So you have to remember that he's coming up from there. You don't make the assumption that he's great, because he's not great. Now, he might end up being great, but you make him earn it from undrafted free agent up. And if he can't dominate at that bottom level, then he's not going to work. Now, you don't have to make that decision in 1 year, one preseason. It's slippery out there, Dylan. Why are you getting so mad? Dylan's all mad. Why did we slip? I don't know. This field, though, Dylan, this field, it's known as a bad one. That much I can tell you. But they don't seem to be slipping, right, Dylan? Look at this. Look, he's cutting, he's juking and jiving. Look at this. He's everywhere. Oh, Hamza Nazarene got juked. Oh, that's right. Hurt him. Make him pay. You want to make us run around and do all that stuff, make him pay. That's how I think. Bino. He says, "Mine." Well, you talking about your wife? Mine when the Jets are on his. I know she comes out every now and then. She's just a super supportive wife. She's a Ravens fan. She's from Baltimore. She loves the Ravens, and she wants so badly for the Jets to do well. She's been married to me for 16 years, and we had 2009 and 2010. That was obviously the earlier portion of our marriage. And it was exciting, and she saw it. We went to the South Florida Jets fan club, and there was 200 people in there going nuts and the whole thing, and it was great. And since then, she's just watched me suffer. She's watched it, just like your wife. You know? Well, I think he will be, though, Dylan. I'm really not trying to be hyperbolic, but should Streveler be in or be our quarterback 3? Well, you know what? I think the prohibitive part of that idea is that we gave Mike White a contract. I think it's is it a $2 million contract, Jeremy?
Yeah, they're paying him some real money.
Let's see. $2.5 million. So it's kind of how much of that is guaranteed? Let's see here. Let me see. Let me go to over the cap in this place. So Mike White, $2.54 million. Okay. And dead, if we cut him, we lose it. Like there's no savings with him. Cash payout. How much is fully guaranteed money? 0. So it's not. Honestly, I don't understand this stuff, man. Numbers are not my thing. So 2022 salary cap, he's 2.54 million. Cash payout is 2.54. Oh, so they already paid him that. It's fully guaranteed is 0. But it looks like they already gave it to him. So that's the part, Dylan. That's the part. Now, what I think, if they really like Streveler, you try real hard to get a 6th-round pick for Mike White. That's what you try to do. Backup quarterback making 2, but he's not helping the cause right now. He looks like turd burglars.
Ooh.
What do you got?
We were getting in there.
Who is it?
I don't know who got there.
I'll tell you. I'll tell you right now.
I thought it was number
There's Bradley and I running around. I don't see it. Oh, I couldn't tell you.
It was Bradley and I think, that got close. I mean, at least he created the pressure. Does he have any chance to make the team?
Oh, look at this. Drillo checking in. Thank you for the super chat, Drillo. He says, I think these guys misunderstood Salah's 60% shirt this week. All you got to give is 60%. We're so good. That's enough. That's all you need, guys. What was he saying? He's saying that when you think you're tapped out, you have 60% more. Is that what he's saying? That's
I don't know. It's just it's right away. It's bad news. But the number 60% should never be spoken about.
Period. I know. Not only to make it into a shirt, no less.
Yeah, it's a D.
Oh, you're right. Jeremy, the educator, coming at it through the educator lens. He's like, that's a D where I come from.
Oh.
So there's nothing to speak about in this game, dude. Like none. Bradley and I getting doubled. Oh my God. Ashton Davis all the way down there with the 3s. Looking bad. So I don't know, Drillo. So Dom, interesting. So Dom says the money was not paid. So it's not guaranteed though yet. If we cut him, we have that cap hit. Now, maybe I'm misunderstanding that. Maybe I'm misunderstanding it. But
it's 118.
Yeah, so he gets what's 2.54 million divided by 18. It's going to be more than you make a year. You know what I mean? Fucking these guys.
Well, even it's 100,000 and then 6 left. So you're talking about what? One
divided by
130 grand a year or something.
$141,000 a week.
I figured that out.
Wouldn't care either. You know what I mean? Like if I don't know, I just like who cares? You know what I mean? That's good. That's good. So it's not guaranteed yet. It's the cap. It says that the cap dead money pre-June 1st is $0 and post-June 1st is 2. Yeah, we wait, is that a savings? It's a dead cap. So maybe that's if that's not guaranteed at all, man. And again, guys, I want to make sure that I understand that I explain to you the numerical aspect of this loses me. Obviously, I can understand basic stuff, but once it gets into there, like I lose it. Like I just do. I need help with this stuff. Numbers were never my thing, and I get very confused. That's Jeremy's thing. So it says dead money and cap savings cut. So let's see. Caps, I guess maybe that's cap savings. So Dylan, getting back to your point, if we cut him and we save 2.54 million, maybe that's what we're about to do. Maybe. 60% talk, 40% effort. Right. Who I saw another one too is funny. Finnegan checks in. He says 60% of the field is wide open. Yeah. I don't know, man. Right, Anthony. What is this? What are we watching here? Tom Brady back. How about everybody talking about what really happened with Tom Brady? Can we please just acknowledge what happened? Everybody pretends to play stupid. The whole NFL, well, I mean, personal reasons. Personal reasons. The NFL said, get the hell out of here because you're playing the team that you illegally cohorted with while under contract. We don't want the questions because we chose not to penalize you in any way while we penalized the Dolphins and the Dolphins owner and everybody else. Jamie Sherwood almost had a pick there.
Yeah.
But
Great
almost
play.
is not.
It was a great play.
Yeah. Yeah, just enough. But that's what it is. Like shady Tom Brady, man. Like this guy. Like that's everybody that pretends to not know. I'm so sick of it. The NFL's a sham. Fucking WWE. Look at this.
Like comical.
Yeah. I'm going to tell you what. This better not be the defense that we roll out. I'm just going to say that.
It's going to be unwatchable.
Unwatchable. I saw Eccles out there on special teams, piddly poo. I don't know about Isaiah Dunn, but we haven't seen much of him. And with, look, we brought on 2 more cornerbacks this year, so it's going to be hard for Dunn. Guidry probably has an inside track because he plays nickel, right? And we need a backup for that. But unless they're going to trade Hall or, something, make some, shake things up, I don't imagine that Isaiah Dunn can make the team. I mean, maybe practice squad again. We have a lot of corners.
Oh, my God. It's like ridiculous. Oh, another flag, though.
Look at this. It's the easiest defense in the world to play football
It's
against.
amazing to me. It's amazing. How could they get away with it? Like, at what point are they going to realize this doesn't work?
It's not the scheme. That's what they say. It's not the scheme. Like, how about this? How about maybe it wasn't the scheme 4 years ago and it really worked and everybody knows what it is and they know how to beat it now, so you have to adjust. You can't just play the same scheme all the time.
We have the talent to just play man.
Yeah, I think so too, Phil. If I was in your shoes, I wouldn't watch this trash. I would go to bed. I would grab two reams of Fig Newtons. I'd put them in a bowl. I'd put on Rick and Morty, and I'd pass out. That's my suggestion, Phil. If you haven't watched Rick and Morty yet, you should. It's good.
This is absolute trash. Look at them.
Well,
Every quarterback we make look like an all-pro.
Yep, everybody. And look, Paul, I'm with you. Again, this is preseason, so I'm not going to get up in arms. I'm going to wait till week 1, 2, 3, and see what it is that we're rolling out there. Bradley and I almost had him. Damian Sherwood. Oh, it's all right, first down. There's Isaiah Dunn. I see him out there. Yeah, Giuliani, technically speaking, it's the same basic defense, but the calls aren't the same. Like being able to adjust, like when you have a defense, it's not just that's the defense, right? Like it has a basic scheme. And then you move parts and players in and out based on that scheme. You have more, you have dime package, you have nickel package, you have, obviously run stuffing package. You got different guys in there, but what we're calling and the way that we're running it, it does not seem like the same defense, right? I mean, you just look at it. It doesn't seem the same.
Another flag. It's against them, but still, this is just such a crap.
It sucks. Kevin C. I don't care if it's backup. Sala can't allow this. Look, Kevin, I'm going to tell you, though. I agree, though. How about some pride? Now, I understand the priority is health. The priority 2 is playing time. Priority 3 is evaluation. Put guys out there. Don't protect them with the scheme. Just see how they play in the base. Okay, I understand that. But at some point, there has to be some sort of like put your guys in a position to actually succeed. Look at this guy, another guy, wide open.
It's like wide open.
Isn't it, Daniel? I love Rick and Morty. I do. What's up, Jeremy? Go ahead.
I just can't believe how bad it is, the coverage.
Yeah, that's Isaiah Dunn too, guys.
There was a play. Daniel Murphy pointed it out. The play before that, Michael Clemens was just pushing somebody backwards like they were one of those weight things that you push backwards. Like he's really powerful.
Yes. And Phil Adams says, not Fig Newtons, but he's eating cheese. Oh, you're over there in England. Cheese is big.
Yeah.
Europe in general. You know what, Phil? What kind of cheese are you digging into, buddy? That's what we need to know. What kind of cheese is it like a brie? You eating brie over there? You eating
not French?
yeah, but it's close. France is right there. They love a little brie.
Yeah, they can get that brie.
What's an English cheese? I know there's some Irish cheeses. What the hell's that Irish cheese called? Let me see. I got to look it up now. I forget what it's called. A Dubliner, right? Yep, Dubliner.
Another
Dublin.
flag.
Oh my God. Okay, so the Dubliner is good. Is a good cheese. But Phil, tell us what kind of cheese you're eating. I'm sincerely curious. AbLab Studios, what's up, buddy? He says, are they showing this scheme on purpose? Is Robert playing possum? Well, look, 2 weeks ago, AbLab, and I'm sure you remember, I talked about it for a few days there. My theory is that this is the defense we ran out there for 17 games last year. So why not run it out there in preseason, get your guys playing time, see how they respond in coverage and or, rushing the passer and everything else. And then week 1, completely surprise everybody with the real defense. Like, that's my hope. Now, it does wear on me, though. Like, I'm as resolved as, any Jets fan can be. We're damaged goods, and we know that. But watching this over and over, you can't help but get spooked. Like, this is who we are. This is our defense. I've never seen a defense, at least that has talent on the field, as bad as what we're rolling out there. Now, last year was rookies and brand new scheme and everything. You thought like in preseason that they would be able to look a little different, right? You thought that they'd be able to show you something different, or at least improvement if you're showing us the same thing. We haven't seen that. Now, playing possum, that's the only hope we have, AbLab. Look at that. 13 zip. Oh, 16 zip.
Young Hood Coup.
Klecko, that's right.
Look at that. Guy knew how to tackle.
He was an animal. Look at this. Give me you. First team all pro. So look, they're showing them now. So this is something. Two-time first-team All-Pro. The thing is that they're not telling you guys, though, he was a two-time first-team All-Pro at two different positions, and he was a second-team All-Pro at a third position. So he didn't just make Pro Bowls at 3 different positions. He was All-Pro at 3 different positions, and that's what they neglect to tell everybody. Plus, he was also potentially snubbed other years, overlooked. This has got to be his year. And if Darrelle Revis is a first ballot Hall of Famer, we're going to have a good ass time. Who's this? Bam Knight?
Bam Knight, baby.
Oh, yeah, spinning around, dragging him around, falling down. All right, there you go. 37-yard line, I'll take it.
I like the kid. I like
him too. I just don't, we gotta keep it. We gotta keep it cool here with him.
Yeah.
That's right.
Max
Dude,
Mitchell's
they're talking about this too much. They're talking about the Revis Klecko thing. I think it's time, guys. I really do. And if the Jets can be a damn good team at the same time, everything's turning. Check out my latest podcast if you want to know the theory. I have a theory. I have proof.
Yaboa.
Let's go, Kenny. Yeah. All the underneath. Look at all this underneath garbage.
They circled Denzel Mims, the announcers, like he was going to do the guy.
What did they say?
I don't know. They circled Denzel Mims and they said, watch Denzel Mims. I don't know where that came from.
So anyway, Ablab, I think I don't know how realistic it is, truly, because Saleh has not given us any reason to believe that. It's like we're making it up with a hope, but that is my hope. That is my hope. Where's you? Hey, you see any comments from Phil? I'm waiting to see what kind of cheese is he. Oh, there it is. Mature cheese. What the hell is that, Phil? What kind of
cheddar?
Mature?
Probably aged cheddar.
Aged.
Oh,
mature.
who was that? Is that Mimsy? It was Mimsy.
Let's see. There he is. All day. He's open when he's not open, everybody. Just throw him the ball. That's it.
Let's look at it. There you go. Nice cut. She was not covered, but that's fine.
Paul Mancini says Irish cheese is beer. It is. Old beer, though. If you're chewing on your beer, you got a problem, Paul. If you're chewing on. That's funny. Extra sharp Vermont cheddar on a Triscuit is. I agree, Gerald. I do. I agree with that. Triscuits are a weird thing. I never, ever, ever crave a Triscuit, but every time I eat one, I love it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Has a lot to it.
Yeah, it's very dense, very substantial cracker. Oh, Yaboa dropping them. Come on, Yaboa. That's the stuff that Atlanta was catching that we're not. We got 7 seconds left here.
Gotta catch that.
Jingle Dubs picked the wrong week to quit amphetamines. I picked the wrong week to stop sniffing glue. Yeah, right. That's a VR doggo. That's in honor of our defense. We should all be eating Swiss cheese, Phil. That's what we should be eating. I know, right? Sneakers to boots. That's what I'm saying. There's Mims. Come on. Oh, he almost got his head taken off. Jeez. Yeah. Timeout. Mims again. That's funny. Well, you would think Mark Riz. That's almost a funny joke, Mark. I like what you're doing. He says Zach doesn't look at Mims because it looks too close to moms. Well, that would be good. All right. It's like it almost works. If it was he hit Mims because it's moms, that would work. It's funny. I like what you did there, though. That's good. Not everybody finds that comedy, Mark. Look at the strain from Mims Finnegan. That's funny.
Hey,
I know, right? Go on, Jeremy.
There's nothing wrong with Mims on that drive, man. He caught everything thrown at him, right?
Yeah. You know, again, like if he didn't have that drop last week, you know what I mean? It kind of ruined it, you know?
Yeah.
He had a very good game. Out all around that. He had a really good game. And it's like then he has that drop. But you got to give it to him, man. He's coming back from the worst season ever where like 9 out of 10 Jets fans completely gave up on him to the point where they became venomous.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know where that comes from, but let him come back. Let him come back. Dude, the kid is so talented. It's unbelievable. You don't give up on those guys. You work with them. You develop them. That's what development is. So did we score a field goal?
Yeah.
I missed it. I was
Yeah.
talking about moms.
Well, what's nice is, that makes it that we don't have to be down 2 touchdowns where we have to go for the conversions. I mean, we could 2 touchdowns take the lead now.
That's right. We came out of the first half with points. Greg the leg with the field goal. So, guys, let's do this. I'm going to make a poll. Okay. Let me go to, I don't know. You know what? It's tough because, hold on here. Let me see here. We're going to get the real deal here. On, let me see here. All right. I'm going to make a poll. Who do we want? Which kicker do we keep? All right. Or Eddie Pinheiro. All right. Here it is. The poll's up. If you don't see it in a second, you're going to have to refresh it, but that's okay. Let me see here.
You should have making an option for other.
Well, who is it? Who else would it be?
No, I mean, they go with one of them and then they get cut week 3 and we bring in Amendola again.
Let's see here. All right. So I think Strebler will play the second half and he'll come in and throw 4 touchdowns, and then it's going to start the whole backup quarterback controversy. What do you think, Jeremy? What do you got?
I think that this guy Strebler comes in and makes the comeback to win the game. It's going to be out of control. It's going to be cut Mike White. This is our 3rd string quarterback. People are going to put this guy on a pedestal.
Yeah, John, are you coming to the Coney Island Jets Cyclone chant? Are you coming, John? I forget if you. I feel like I remember you saying you were. Now, guys, just so you know, so opening day is fast approaching, right? We know that. Now, Jeremy's flying in from Sacramento. You got Harry flying in from Southern Florida. You got Iowa flying in from Iowa. You got Chris Bradigan, more than likely, hopefully, coming in from Chicago. You got guys coming from all over the place. If you're going to come to the New York, New Jersey area for that weekend, what else could be better than the day before the game, meeting up with all of us at the world famous Coney Island Cyclone, getting on there and doing the world's fastest and tallest Jets chant before eating real, just legendary Brooklyn pizza. What could be a better exclamation point on a trip to New York, New Jersey to see the Jets other than a Jets win? What, Jeremy? Can you imagine anything? Is there anything?
To me, it's just it's perfect. I mean, if they win that game, it's just the Saturday, the Cyclone, the pizza, then the tailgate, being the first people into the hangar.
Yeah.
So many of us that all know each other. How many times do you go to a game where 50 to 100 people?
Yeah, it's going to be amazing.
Yeah.
It's going to be amazing. And there's so much, there's so many of us going. That's the cool thing. So if you're one of the guys in the chat and you haven't met any of us or all that, the truth is I've met Jeremy one time for a couple of hours. That's it. I've met Ryan and Matt. I met Matt once. No. I'm sorry. Twice. I met him at the Coney Island Cyclone last year, and then I met him at opening day last year. Ryan, I've hung out with 3 times. I met Richie and Jack for 10 minutes one time. I've never met Ali. I've never met Frankie. Never met any of these guys. Buffalo, Tego. I never met any of these guys. It's the craziest thing when you think about the community that we have going. And so if there's an opportunity to kind of meet up and finally, shake each other's hands, man. Like, to me, I don't know. I really dig that, man. Last year we had such a good time at the Coney Island Cyclone. Matter of fact, there was probably I think there was 15, 16 of us that went on the ride last year. And then we went to Nathan's, most of us, and we got hot dogs. And then a few of us left. O'Leary and his girlfriend left. A few people left. And then we decided to walk around Coney Island and ride another coaster and do a few things. And then we went to L&B. There was a good 8, 10 of us that hung out for 5 hours that day. It was the best. So, yeah. And then the next morning, waking up and going to Giant Stadium or whatever the hell it's called now, MetLife, and having a good time, man. It's going to be a great weekend. Anyway, I hope you guys can all come. We're meeting at 11 a.m. at the Coney Island Cyclone. We'll probably end up riding it around noon, 11:30 noon. You let people scraggle in. It's a tough area just to kind of get to. But I'll tell you what, the earlier you get there, the easier parking is. That hour between 11 a.m. and noon, 11 a.m., there's 100 spots. Noon, none. So it's like that on a Saturday morning. So anyway, I hope you guys can all come. Hunter Beck was there. Jets meetup on Iron Gwazi. Well, you know what I wanted to do, Hunter? I wanted to do another meetup at Great Adventure, but it's I just know nobody's going to come. It'll be one person. You know what I mean? I would love to do stuff like that, but I'm not a draw yet. I'm not that kind of draw where I can go anywhere and have people show up. It's just not, it's not who I am. If I was Braxton Berrios with hair, maybe I could do that, Jeremy, but I don't know.
Well, Nick Shine wants to know what you're doing Friday because we're going to be bouncing around the area of New Jersey right by the Outer Bridge crossing, Edison and Menlo. We're going to be bumping around there the whole day on Friday.
You want to go to Great Adventure? No, I'm going to do that on Wednesday night. All right. Friday, I'll be around. I'm not sure.
I mean, his big thing is he wants to go, and you're going to hate this because he's like, I'm going to take you to this great deli. I said, do they have, Taylor ham? And he goes, pork roll. And I said, yeah. And he goes, no, they have Trenton pork roll.
Yeah.
Trenton. And I was just, but I was just kind of like, okay, Green Bean said that's okay. But if you're going to take me to this so-called great deli, where's the Taylor pork roll going to be then?
Especially, well, you know what? So so you're going to be by the outer, that's Northern Jersey. It's Taylor ham up there. I don't know what he's talking about. Yeah, that's Taylor ham country. But here's the thing, like I've shared with everybody. It's funny. I ate Taylor ham for dinner tonight. I took a nap earlier. I woke up, and before I was even conscious, I had sliced Taylor ham on the stove, in the pan. I was like, oh, I guess I'm eating this for dinner. I don't know. I wasn't even awake. I was but I nailed it too, man. It was a good one. I should have taken pictures. It was that good. But yeah, maybe we'll hang out on Friday. I got to see. I'm reaching out. A good buddy of mine lives in Brooklyn. He's the guy. He was writing for Saturday Night Live, and he wrote that movie King of Staten Island.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So I wanted to interview him because did you guys see the joke about the Jets in the King of Staten Island? Did you guys see that movie yet?
I love that movie, but I'm forgetting what the joke was.
When Bill Burr, the guy said, whatever. They were arguing in the backyard, and the kid said, "You bet on the Jets. Who bets on the Jets?" And he said, "They're gonna turn it around." And it's so funny. It's just so us. It's so us. So north of 45 says, Green Bean, were you posting on Matt 56's forum? Yeah, that was me, bro. That was me. I was good. Matt comes on here. Night Stalker, remember Herminator? He comes on here. A few guys. Tin Star comes on here. Who were you on there? Was it north of 45? I don't think that was I don't remember that. It's not to say that I remember everybody, but yeah, that was me, man. I was Green Bean on the Rivals board. Then when Rivals broke up, I went over to the Greenhouse, which is Matt 56's board. And then Jetnation popped up and Jet Insider and all those guys. They all kind of popped up after Rivals broke up. And I went with Matt. So I was with the Greenhouse for probably 5, 6, 7 years. Come on.
He says he was Titan 62.
Yeah, hell yeah, Titan 62. Okay. Hell yeah. Absolutely, bro. I remember that name, no doubt. With all sincerity.
Yeah. That'd be cool though if you could meet up that Friday, because I think like he's picking me up in the morning and we're going to a deli, but then he's taking me to some pizza spot or whatever, get heroes and stuff and whatever.
Yeah. So you're gonna try the Jersey food. Now, when
Well,
you
that's-
lived in Brooklyn, did you do a lot of Jersey pizza, or it was like a faux
Yeah,
pas?
well, I later on, my buddy, like who I'm staying with, he moved to Staten Island in the Tottenville area. So whenever I would visit him, you know, at the end there, like those last few years before I moved to California the first time, he would like we used to go over the bridge, the outer bridge, and go to Menlo Park Mall, and then we would go to these diners, and we go to Harold's for deli, you know, like so we would hit spots over there and everything. So he knows all the areas over there, but he was from Brooklyn, so he didn't know about, you know, pork roll, you know, Taylor ham and eggs and cheese and stuff like that.
Right.
So I never got to try it because I was gone. You know, I only started hearing about it in the last couple of years, you know, a few years since I live out here. But
Yeah, well, you know, a lot of Brooklyn people, particularly New York people, but particularly Brooklyn, they're very snobby about their pizza. Like they don't allow Jersey pizza in the same conversation, which is sad because Jersey has some of the best pizzerias in the world. I mean, that's
yeah, I
the
believe
truth.
it.
I mean, Jersey pizza is badass, but it's different. I'm a Jersey pizza guy, but I'm I'm a firm believer that Brooklyn pizza is the best. Like that's, I mean, I've had numerous places. Brooklyn pizza is on a different level, but Jersey pizza is badass, man.
Yeah, I mean, I love it all, man. Good pizza is good pizza. I don't care where I am. Like
Right.
if I go to, you know, I was in Vancouver and we found a wood oven pizza place that was fantastic. I'm not going to be snobbish about where I am. It was good. If it's good, it's
Yeah,
good.
right. I know, right? People get so hung up on that stuff. Like you're in California, so it can't possibly be good. It's like, it's good. What do you want? You know?
Yeah.
So Phil says, real quick, Jeremy, I want to get a couple. I see some good conversations going on here. Phil Adams saying live stream from Coney. I was thinking about it, Phil. I really don't know how to pull it off and actually have it make sense. Like it would be a random kind of crazy hodgepodgey thing. So I might do a shorty, just like to say hello to everybody kind of a thing. I don't know. We're definitely going to film it, you know, a lot of it. But I don't know. Hold on. Hold on a second. All right, I just confirmed with my buddy he's going to be around. That's awesome. I haven't seen him in a couple years. Anyway, so another one, a VR dog was Iron Gouage. I know, dude. I was at Tampa, Busch Gardens, Tampa twice while our Iron Gwazi was built and it was closed. It wasn't open yet, so I'm like heartbroken. We just got on Pantheon a couple weeks ago, though, up here, Busch Gardens, Williamsburg. It's fucking fantastic. Such a great roller coaster, man. So Anthony's saying, what about a Virginia Jet meetup with Y2K? Well, I'm going down to the Virginia Jet fan club. I forget what game we picked. I forget. But if you're in the area, Anthony, I'm going to make sure everybody knows that I'll be going there. I'm doing a live stream for Jetnation. Jeremy, you'll be with me from for the game.
Yeah.
But I forget what game it is, but absolutely, I would love for you guys to come down to the Virginia Jets fan club and meet me. It's a great opportunity. If you're not up in New York, New Jersey, and you're anywhere in Virginia, 2 hours, man. If you're within 2 hours, let's go. You know what I mean? Come on. See, dog, this thing, I don't understand this thought process. Like, let's trade me. He doesn't fit our system. If you have an offensive coordinator and you can't figure out how to use a 6'3", high pointing, hands catching, 4.38 speed, dynamic and powerful blocking wide receiver, then something's wrong with you. Like, I understand that they like the quick surgical route runners. You have to be able to use Denzel Mims. You have to. If you can't, then there's some sort of stubborn block there. And I don't really like that in my coaches. I'll be real honest with you. Like, I don't like you have players. Why delay the whole? Just use them. Figure it out. Like, holy shit, I have a monster. Yes, I have Garrett Wilson. I have Elijah Moore. I have Michael Carter. I have Brees Hall. And I have Denzel. Let me figure out how to use this guy. And if you can't, what is the deal? How do you not use that guy? Iowan's all psyched about Taylor ham or pork roll. He don't give two shits.
I don't know what to call it because I know it's pork roll, but I know Taylor is the best brand.
Yeah. Well, like I've told everybody too, like the truth is, while I prefer Taylor and up north, it's pretty much all Taylor. Most of the places you go, that's what they're serving you. But I've eaten, dude, pork roll is pork roll. Really. Yeah. When it boils down to it, I know the difference, but 99 out of 100 people are going to be like, yeah, it's exactly the same.
Hello.
Pork roll, egg, and cheese. Sea-Dog says steak, egg, and cheese I like better. Well, dude, steak, eggs, and cheese. What are you, a millionaire? Steak, eggs, and cheese, man? That's for Richies.
Man, I just miss a Jersey diner.
That's what we got to do. I'll take you to the TikTok diner up there on Route 3. We'll get disco fries.
Nice.
Taylor ham, egg, and cheese.
Nice.
That's what we do.
Nice.
Late at night.
Perfect.
You gotta wait till midnight though. Midnight, 2 a.m. That's when it's best.
Oh, I love it.
Let's see. Well, I got to catch up. Captain Chaos, love you, buddy. Let's see. I'm trying to catch up here. Mimsy season. That's what I'm saying. Bill Burr is awesome. Yeah, but the joke was funny though. You know what I mean? It was a really funny joke. Let me try to find it. And I'm probably going to get dinged. Let me see. All right, here it is. I'm going to show it. You ready? Wait.
I knew I smelled.
I'm going to get in trouble. Here, wait.
Is it less than 9 seconds?
In your mid-50s, who bets on the Jet?
All right, here it is. All right, I'll play this one clip. All right, Jeremy?
Yeah.
Let's see if I can get not dinged. All right, guys. So I'm going to play this for you. This is the scene I'm talking about. I can't wait to ask my friend if this scene was written with me in mind. I'm serious. Like, we went out to LA and shot like a pilot that we hoped was for Comedy Central, and there was a whole Jets thing in there. Like, I don't know. I choose to believe it, but he'll probably tell me no, it has nothing to do with you, but I think it does. So here we go. Let me get this off. Hold on over here. All right, you guys ready? All right, this is the funny the funny clip. Here we go.
Dude, you're a degenerate gambler, and you're in your mid-50s. Who bets on the Jets? Have you not learned anything about betting? The Jets are going to come back. No, they're not. They're never going to come back. They're never going to come back. I'm trying to give your mother a good life.
So there you go.
Trying to give your mother a
good life. Who bets on the Jets? The Jets are going to come back. That's us. That's us. That's us.
He is really funny, Bill Burr, man.
Bill Burr's hilarious, man.
He's really, really good.
Huh? Good night. It's exactly the same. The Jets are terrible. Yeah. Marshall wants to know when the next round of cuts are. That's August 30th. So 8 days.
5 more guys.
5 more guys, right. So did you guys, I know, that's all right though. He's an actor, Alexander, right? That's funny. It's a funny scene. When I first saw that, I laughed. Like, I belly laughed. That's exactly us. They nailed it. I got to find out if that had, if I was even in the thought. I want to know. I just talked to him. He said, yeah, I'll be around. When I'm going to try to get him to come to Coney Island with us.
Cool. That's cool. It was a great movie. I loved it.
Yeah, it was fun, right? I thought it was great. I really did like it. Yeah, Dom C is Harry's. I wish. You know what I like? You know that I don't know if you remember this, Dom, but I called Harry's every Saturday for like 2 years almost. Pretty much every Saturday. I'd be all drunk, hungover, and they made a sandwich called the Kyle. Do you remember the sandwich called the Kyle, Dom? There was a sandwich called the Kyle. You want to hear what it was, Jeremy?
Yeah.
All right, come on. They just get 6 yards, a running play. Well, Marshall, they're all in there. What's going on? So the sandwich was a sub roll. So it was a long roll like this big, a sub roll. It had corned beef hash. And the thing is with me is I like corned beef hash on the top and the bottom. So it's a squeezer. You know what I mean? That's what I like. Then inside it had eggs, cheese, and home fries. But the cheese had to be melted over because they had big chunky home fries. So I wanted the cheese melted over the home fries so they didn't fall out. I wanted the cheese to be the glue. That's what I did. And dude, the sandwich weighed like 3 pounds. You know, it was just like, and they would deliver it to me every Saturday. They used to say to me, "You're at a different place every Saturday morning." Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I loved it.
Wow. I tell you, man, you got me on corned beef hash.
Oh, I love corned beef hash.
You got to play. Place got to know how to cook it. Like anywhere else in the country, they don't know how to cook it. You go to New Jersey, New York, they know how to cook it. It's got to be crispy. It's got to be cooked really well.
I know. Where is Mike White, dude? Like what? Like what's up with this guy? Can he not even hit a pass anymore?
I don't know why he looks so bad. It's hard to believe he's the same guy that we were watching against the Bengals because he's just awful. But that was a great stop right now for the Jets, at least. At least something good happened.
Who is that? Who is Adams on the defense? Who the hell is that? I want to say Josh Adams, but that's not who that is, right? Who is it? Who's Adams on the defense, Jeremy? Find that out.
He was some Tony Adams.
Tony
Number
Adams.
22. Tony Adams. He's a safety.
He's wearing P. Ryan's Bam Knight with a block in the back.
His age is not available. He's a rookie. He went to college in Illinois.
Remember like professional wrestling when like Kamala would come out and they'd go from parts unknown. That's Tony Adams from parts unknown.
I remember that. I just remember, dude, there are things about wrestling that now crack me up that I never even understood when I was a kid how funny it was. When they would talk about Mr. Fuji, be like, he's a wealthy man. He owns many a rice fields. I was like, what?
Yeah. Mr. Fuji. Oh, my God. Tiger Chung Lee. Remember? The Iron Sheik.
The Iron Sheik. He was nuts in real life.
He's nuts in real life. Yeah, I got to meet him a few times. A good friend of mine is a professional wrestler, and he's been on WWE and stuff like that. But really good friend of mine, and we had a wrestling school in our hometown, like in Lake Hiawatha, New Jersey. So we used to go up there and watch all these guys all the time. And I saw Jimmy Snuka, Iron Sheik, all these guys. But Three Amigos says, Bean, someone asked your tailgate plans. Well, thank you for finding that and conveying it, Three Amigos. My tailgate plans, I'm tailgating with the Jet Lounge. So they are, I'm not sure if they found the spot yet, but that's the team, not the team, but that's the group I am tailgating with. So originally there was some, I think we were with Gotham City. And the truth is, I don't know the exact details on why it didn't happen that way. But that's what we thought, and now it ended up being split up. Maybe it was too big. I'm not sure. So we're with the Jet Lounge. If you guys want to hang with us, buy a ticket to the Jet Lounge tailgate. I think it's $29 or $39 a person. All you can eat and drink.
It's going to be $29.99. That's going to be fresh homemade mozzarella. It's going to be in lot D or lot E. They got a couple of guys at the game tonight right now that are going to do a walkthrough and try to figure out what the best spot is.
Nice.
Yeah. I was listening to the lounge the other day, and Sack was talking about it.
Let me see here.
He said there's going to be...
Oh, wait a minute. No. We have a cut down day tomorrow, guys, to the 23rd. I'm sorry, I missed it. I knew that felt long. I'm like 8 days. I thought it
Yeah, I
was
was like,
before
how could that be? When is the big cut's gonna come?
Yeah, right. So I'm sorry. That was my mistake. I skimmed and I missed it just to get the. So I knew it was sooner in my heart. I like knew it. Yeah, 80 players. So we have 85 currently. So we have to lose 5 guys tomorrow.
Ooh.
Is it a pass?
Stevler is in, and he made a
Stevler.
great play to 81.
To Lawrence Cager.
Lawrence Cager. Stevler is in. He lit a fuse. He broke a
Look at
tackle.
And Lawrence Cager. Okay, there he goes.
Better than White, man. He's better than White.
So the 30th, I'm sorry, August 30th is the final cut to 53, guys. So my bad. That was my bad before. Let's see what we got here. Corned beef is bad. Oh my God, fresh. Tell me about it. There's no debate in that. I have a can of corned beef hash sitting in my cabinet for about a year and a half. I look at it all the time, like, not today. Not today.
You just got to cook the hell out of it.
Yeah, you got to make it crunchy. That's the whole thing. It's got to be crunchy. Yeah. So Dom C, who you talking about? He says you look so bad because he is so bad. That
White.
Yeah.
Mike White. Yeah. Don C is not a Mike White fan.
Yeah. So Mark Riz will be in the hangar with us. That's awesome. Yeah, man. I'm really psyched, dude. I'm really genuinely excited to get to opening day and get to see all you guys and have a good hang. No. Brian Paris wants to know is Taylor Ham is the same as Strevler. Look at this. Look at Strevler, dude.
I know. He's clearly better than Mike White. I'm sorry. He just is.
I know. It's one of those things, man. It's like, now look, Mike White came in last year and they thought, wow, this guy's clearly ahead of Zach. And he looks like garbage. He looks like true garbage. But so we don't know what it all means, but we've had quarterbacks that we thought were great in the preseason before and who have sucked. So whatever. But this is both of those guys in the same forum. Look at this guy. Nice screen pass.
Who was that?
That's 89. That's Ruckert.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
He looks big out there. He's a big guy.
He is big. So Taylor Ham is not Scrapple. They're completely different. Completely different things. Scrapple is like a gelatinous. It can be gelatin, but it's a lot of different parts of meat kind of compressed together into a cube usually. Sometimes I've seen it in a circle. But Taylor Ham is a pork product. Well, it's Taylor Ham, man. What do you want from me? My wife's like, why do you talk about processed meat all the time on your channel? Fucking Jeremy's here. That's all he wants to talk about. Jim Pock, the Jets credited with restarting Marcus Mariota's career. I know. It'd be funny. That's all right. He'll get to week 1 and then he'll play a real defense, actually playing for for a real, and it'll do nothing. He's got a couple weapons though. Just got to develop the Kyle Pitts thing. That's all you need, dude.
Cagers touchdown.
Really? Look at this. All of a sudden it's a game in the third.
Cager's making a case to make the team.
He is. He's outplaying Yaboa and Wesco, that's for sure. The thing is, like, Cager is not, he is a purely receiving tight end. I mean, he was a wide receiver, put on a few pounds. And let's not forget what the problem is with Cager. It's not his talent. It's his health.
Yeah.
He has 6 years, 4 in college, 2 in the NFL. He has never played more than, I think it's 4 games. Never. So that's a problem, guys. You gotta take that into consideration. Looks good as hell, though.
It's gonna be it's gonna be weird, man. I know, this guy just came in and now we had a touchdown drive.
I know, it's right. Now, granted, the third quarter, the talent dropped and everything else, but Mike White was in there in the third. He did nothing. Strevler comes in, 1 drive, touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
Now we got Eddie Pinheiro in there. Lawrence Cager. I'll tell you what, this is going to be the week that we're going to have to talk about Lawrence Cager every day. That's what we're going to do.
Yeah.
All right. Andrew says Scrapple is awesome. It's got to be crunchy. If you don't have it like that crispy outside, then Scrapple is almost inedible from me. It's that bad.
I find the same thing with Spam.
Yeah, you got to have it crunchy.
Like when I'm in Hawaii, like a few times I've been to Hawaii, I'll eat it, but it's got to be really cooked.
Yeah, it adds something. Taylor ham, the same thing. Like if you got to do it perfectly. You got to get. I mean, you can eat it, just microwave it, and it's fine. But if you make it where it has like the crisp on the outside ring, then it's perfect, and then you can. Then it's a whole different thing. Pinheiro. So let me check the poll. I forgot the poll. Let me see what's happening here. Let me end this poll. Where the hell did it go? Did the poll not even happen? Wait a minute. Oh, shit. Let me see here. Jetnation. Wait a minute. I did it. Hold on. That's what's going on here.
Drillo is saying something so true in his super chat. It's so true. And
Right,
it's the reason. It's the reason why I can't get a good breakfast sandwich in Sacramento. Everything Drillo is saying.
All right, I'll get to that in just a second. Let me see. So I'm going to shut down the poll. It seems like you got 65% are rooting for Greg the Leg over Eddie Pinheiro. I am on the exact opposite side, I have to admit. Eddie Pinheiro has been money in the bank, and he's a young kicker. What is this? Is that a commercial? All right.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me get over here.
Oh, douchebag.
Let me see here. Okay, let me get to this thing. 4 for 4, 80 yards. Strebler, right? I know. Look, and the thing is, if his money really isn't guaranteed, I was under the impression that it was. Dude, if you can save $2.5 million and spend that on some big ugly for the defensive line, you think the Jets are going to trade Strebler, huh, Bargafide? I think it would be Mike White if they could. But it's going to be hard to trade Mike White right now. But the thing is, they've seen him in the regular season. Like, he's played actual NFL ball and done well. That's something. Drill of the Jets fan checking in. He says, Taylor ham, bacon, the real star in New Jersey or New York is the bread. The roll is what no other area can reproduce. That's very, very true.
It's very true.
When my whole early life, it was Taylor ham, egg, and cheese on a hard roll. That was the trick. It was a hard roll. Then I graduated to bagels, but you have to have a good bagel. You can screw up a Taylor ham, egg, and cheese on a bagel. You can. It slips off and just squeezes out. Something you got to do it right. Yeah. But yeah, I'm with you, man. It's the bread. Like, my brother-in-laws came down to help with the studio 2 weeks ago, and they brought me bagels from Staten Island. And my buddy who brought me Taylor ham a couple weeks ago, he came down from New Jersey. He brought me Jersey bagels and Taylor ham, egg, and cheese, or just Taylor ham. And it was like I had 24 bagels here in like a week's period. And I mean, Jersey, and even though there's the water in New York, and I know that, Jersey bagels are, in my opinion, are just as good as New York bagels. And it's funny because anywhere else you go, even Brooklyn Water Bagel, they're small. Like, they don't do it the same. They tell you they're doing it the same. And we did the water and everything, and it's not the same, man. It doesn't feel the same. It doesn't look the same. It doesn't taste the same.
See, I just miss the Kaiser rolls, man. It's
Kaiser rolls.
I buy one out here that look like them, and I get excited, and then it's just not the same thing.
Yeah, FOC, I can't believe Greg the Leg won 65%. I think the Jets are going to choose Pinheiro. That's what I think. I think Greg the Leg is here to put a fire under his ass. If for competition, it's you need, in my opinion, you should always have kicking competition, always. I would be surprised, not upset, because Greg the Leg's having a good season, preseason, everything too. But still, I think it should be Pinheiro. He's younger. Let me see Greg Zerline here. Zerline. Let me see his stats. Pro Football Reference. So Greg DeLeg has been in the league since 2012. That makes this his 10th year. He's not that old for a kicker, actually. He's been on 3 teams. This is his 4th team. Okay. Now we got Eddie Pinheiro. Let's see what Eddie Pinheiro is. Oh, wrong one. All right. Eddie Pinheiro is only in his 3rd year, dude. So yet last, like the thing is, he came in, he was on the Bears, right? He was on the Bears.
It was good.
And he was actually, let me see here. Was he drafted? No. It doesn't look like it. Anyway, so he's so young. He just got injured. So the Bears ended up cutting him and we grabbed him. So that's the only problem with him is that he got injured. You know, Greg DeLeg has had up and downs in his career. Get him. Yes, finally a sack. Who's number 39? Jonathan Marshall with the fake sack.
Yeah.
That wasn't yours. It was actually 39.
34.
39, right? 4, you're saying? Let me see.
Yeah, 34.
Let me see if it's Jonathan Marshall. 34, right. No, I'm wrong. That was Jonathan Marshall. He had the pressure up the middle for sure. Got to give it to him. And that was Kevin Hardy, the non-cornerback.
Ooh! Marshall making a stand, wanting a job.
Let's see here. Jonathan Marshall woke up, huh? Look at him. He's double teamed. Oh, yeah. 2 plays in a row.
He really rocked him.
Jonathan Marshall said, you know what? On second thought, I think I will have an NFL career. V-Man checking in. He says, NFL trivia. What former NFL quarterback in a 3-year span bested both Drew Brees and Peyton Manning in the playoffs? That would be Mark Sanchez.
Yes.
Not Drew Brees, though. If you mean better record, maybe better record, but he didn't play Drew Brees in the playoffs, obviously. But I don't know. What do you think?
Unless he's talking about Pennington.
Did Pennington beat? Pennington beat. He beat Peyton Manning. That wasn't the playoffs. Yes, it was. That was the playoffs, 2003.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you got, V-Man? Give me the answer, buddy.
I think it's
good
Pennington.
question. What do you guys think?
I think it's Pennington. Oh, everybody's saying Pennington now. Look at this.
Yeah, Pennington. Everybody's saying Pennington, except Jin Pak. He's saying Marshall's playing like a man. That's right.
It's like Clemens said something to him.
This is me, Paris. Now, look, Greg Zuerlein has done well, so he's looked consistent since coming here as well. So I don't want to allude to that, that he hasn't. But Eddie Pinheiro is a consistent kicker, and like he's so young, man. This is he's going into his 3rd year. Like last year we got him, he's in his 2nd year, and he was perfect for us. So I don't know. I'm a big fan of like, hey, grab him. You got your young kicker, man. Go ahead. He's got NFL experience. So everybody's saying Pennington.
Yeah, I was at the game. I was at the game when he beat Drew Brees for the Chargers.
Slug, right? That is an excellent. I didn't even equate Drew Brees to the damn Chargers.
Yep.
Isn't that funny? Good catch. I like this. You caught me, V-Man.
I was at that game.
There it is, V-Man. Good catch, V-Man. That was nice. Nice little trick question. A little bit. Just slid in there through the slippery slide. Robert S. said that running back's going to need some Excedrin. That's right. After Jonathan Marshall decides, you know what? I think I'm going to play. That's what I think. That was Brian Thomas type of hit. Speaking of Brian Thomas type of hit, let's since we're watching a commercial, let's do the Brian Thomas hit. Let me see here. Where is it? Here it is. You ready? Here we go.
Chargers. 2nd and 9.
Colbert is the one down on the field, making the catch, and that collision with Ryan Thomas. Injury timeout.
Not bad, right, Jeremy?
Wow, he crushed him.
Dude, I tell you, I was at the South Florida Jets fan club when that happened. I remember watching it, and I yelled in just spontaneously, came out of my mouth, he's effing dead. He's effing dead. He's dead. And I was excited.
Mims is out there, I think.
Yeah, that's what the Marshall's saying.
Yeah.
Marshall's saying that right now. So Jets forever saying Zuniga's better than Anai, Smart, Solomon, Curry, Rankins, and Shepard. Look, you guys know I like Jabari Zuniga. That said, this is it. Like, he needs to show up this year. And again, just like we talk about with Lawrence Cager, Zuniga's talent is not really the question. He's raw and he's young and all that stuff, but that's not the issue. It's his health. It's his health, you know? Look at this. Look at Streveler. He's like, I don't care. Yeah, why don't you slide, buddy? We don't have one quarterback that knows how to slide. Not one. For 20 years. We have not had a quarterback that knows how to slide in 20 years. Hey, Aaron Butler's here. What's up, Aaron? So excited. By the way, how do you all like Likely? Mark Andrews, Isaiah Likely, two big problems. Yeah, I loved Isaiah Likely coming out. It's part of your 6 fourth-round picks or 4 sixth-round picks. I think it was 6 fourth-round picks.
Ooh,
incredible.
Was that Mimsy? Mimsy getting 10 of them back.
10 of them back. Second and 13.
It's hard to worry about Likely, a rookie, when you're dealing with Andrews, because Andrews is so good, and we have to deal with that. You know that you're not thinking about Likely when you have to deal with Andrews.
Yeah, well, Isaiah Likely's young. I mean, he's super talented, man.
Yeah.
He's one of those guys. You know, it's like tight ends in the same way as offensive linemen. Like from the 3rd to 5th round, like you can get starters in there at that position because teams are prioritizing other positions, and they'll take a 3rd receiver before a first level tight end or second string tight. Like they'll do that. Look at this. Who's that now?
Tariq
Black. So that's the thing. Like, you look at the best tight ends in the league. A lot of them are not 1st-round picks, man. They're 3rds, they're 4ths. Not that you don't find them in the 1st, of course, too. Of course, Kyle Pitts is one, but you don't need to do that. And that's the thing with those positions. Like, who is this guy? Who the hell was that?
I like that I just like that our 3-4s or whatever are making it a game. Like we have guys fighting for roster spots that are making it a game.
Yeah, well, that's what this whole game was. Like, look, for the first 3 drives, we played their ones. You know what I mean? So now it's like leveled out. It's leveled off here. And if Mike White, look, like I argued, the point could be argued that if Streveler was in there the whole game, it'd be a different game. Who knows?
Damn night. Okay.
Let's see what he does, Jeremy. I didn't see. Let's see. There he goes. A little cutback. Okay, there you go. Little 11-yard package for us. Who's the lineman in there? Right, FOCs. I don't care if these are our 10th stringers. I like this. That it just boils down to this, FOC. It's like we just want to watch some damn competitive football. That's all we're asking. And we watch such bad football that it's like we are football fanatics. And we watch our team and it's downright boring. We're like, that's what it does to us. And we come back next week and it steals our soul again. Look at this.
I'm enjoying
Charles.
I'm enjoying Streveler, man. He's good. I mean, he's good for a 3rd-string quarterback. He's good. I'm not saying I want him to start. I'm saying he's just fun to watch.
Totally. Yeah, like Anchet says, he's making good decisions. Now, to be fair, I mean, he had that rough non-sliding run. He could have slid. But other than that, I'm with you. He seems like he's calm. He's calm in
Play
there.
after play, he's making good decisions.
Let's see.
Don't be
Oh,
against
yeah.
us.
Look at this. It's the Irv Charles show, everybody.
Flag. Oh, Charles might be hurt.
That's all right. He's not making the team anyway.
Yeah. Still sucks for him.
It does. I mean, he actually has a lot of talent, man. There was a time when he was talked about as having the potential to be a high draft pick. And that didn't happen, obviously. Oh, little face jab. Why is he hurt? Yeah, that's the penalty. Why is he hurt?
Sucks that he got that penalty. I'd love to score here and like take the lead. That'd be really fun.
It'd be fun, right? Let's make it a game. We still got a whole quarter left.
I got people at work that are too stupid to know it's backups and stuff.
Right.
They just look at the final score. So I would like to win just so I don't have to hear crap from them.
Hawk, look, with all respect to every other human being sharing this globe with us, I feel the same way. Just grab them and drag them off the damn field already. I really do. That's how I think. Look, man, I've played football for nothing, for free. Matter of fact, I would pay to play so I can join the league and all that. And I would get hurt, really hurt. I broke my hand and I would run off to the sideline. Now I know they're told not to. I get it. But still, come on. What is this? What's Strevler doing?
Watch.
Let me see.
Thinks he's Michael Vick.
Oh, look at this guy. You know what? I'm going to run.
I'm going to run out of bounds an inch before the first down.
I'm seeing all kinds of funny stuff. Strevler the Reveler. Who said that? Strevler the Reveler. I saw that. And then now we got Strev. And then we see, what's this one? Where'd it go? Strev is the man. Speedy Strevler. Youthphoria is in here. Them legs. Look at everybody. Everybody's loving the Strev action.
I'm telling you. We're going to have a quarterback controversy soon.
Yeah, I mean, dude, it's like night and day. I mean, again, it's hard to judge in these games, but it's night and day. Kevin C., why does it take the 4-string quarterback to give us juice? You know, Kevin, I'm not sure what era of fan you are, but it's always been that way for us. When we had Boomer Esiason, people were saying Trudeau was better than him. He looked much better in preseason. When we had Kenny O, it was Pat Ryan. Pat Ryan's better than Kenny O. And it goes on and on and on, man. It's always that way. You remember Brett Ratliff? Brett Ratliff was such a hero that we actually used him in the trade to move up for Sanchez. Even Mangini bought that one. He said, I want him. He traded him. We traded what? Chancey Stuckey. What the hell was that linebacker's name? Started with a T. I forget. Somebody knows. One of the guys in the Sanchez trade. But we traded a mid-round pick, Chancey Stuckey, Brett Ratliff. And what was that guy's name? It started with a T. If anybody remembers, let me know.
Browning Nagel was the fun one because I remember Joe Namath, the way he'd say his name. Browning Nagel.
Nagel. All right.
He made a good career for himself in the indoor football arena league.
Did he? Did he end up doing that?
Yeah, he was in there for a while. He was good. In that league, he was really good. I believed in him for a while. He had a good arm, strong arm.
Nagel? Of course we did. Of course we agreed. We believed in Browning Nagel. Dude, Browning Nagel led us to 5-0 preseason. Then the first game against the Atlanta Falcons, oddly enough, he threw for 366 yards. And don't forget, we were an anemic offense. So Nagel comes in, he throws for 366 and 3 touchdowns. We got beat. It was a close game. We got beat, but it was dude, this guy's got it.
Yeah.
This guy's got it. He beat out Kenny O. Kenny O was his backup. And then the Jets did just the worst thing ever, dude. We signed Boomer Esiason in the first ever free agent period. We signed Boomer Esiason and gave him Kenny O's number while Kenny O was still on the team. Had a big thing holding number 7. It was gut-wrenching.
Oh.
Now, maybe they talked to him and said, hey, Kenny, and he's like, yeah, whatever. Maybe, but I doubt it. This was his team. Look at this.
Ooh.
Little pass interference action. Who is that? Who's hurt? Who is that?
I don't know.
Is that Tariq Black?
Yeah.
Henry Black.
No, Tyreek Black. He's getting up.
Yeah.
I think
He said
he's getting
Henry.
up. Oh, no. He's had a good game. I mean, I know no one likes him or wants to see him on the team, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, he is. Sure.
He's having a good game.
You know what? Without that pass interference, he may have caught that. That was an incredible effort.
Yeah, really good.
He went up high. He could have had it, man. And that guy's the one guy's grabbing his elbow and the other guy rams into his hip.
That's too bad.
I know. North of 45 or Titan. Kenny O was so underappreciated. It's such a shame. You know, it really is, because he was an exciting quarterback and he was good. We totally ruined him with the offensive line, man.
Yeah.
He was completely shell-shocked. That guy was the most sacked quarterback in the league like a number of years.
If he would have been a Jet, like if time changed and he was a Jet 4 years earlier and he was the Jet, the quarterback during the New York Stock Exchange years, we would have a Super Bowl.
Yeah. It's very possible. Like Richard Todd was a good quarterback too, man. Like
I like
you know, and the sad part about it was Walt Michaels was a great coach, man. And I don't remember the details. Something happened. Like he ended up just leaving. Like something happened, like mental health or I gotta do some research on Walt Michaels, actually. Anybody knows? Tell me what happened. I just can't remember. Not yet. They're gonna tell us in January. I know, dude.
That's stupid.
I'm looking at pictures from Nick Shine's. He's there.
Oh yeah.
He brought his kids. Yeah. Yeah, Todd threw too many interceptions. You think?
So listen to this. So on February 10th, 1983, just 17 days after the loss to the Dolphins, which was the Mud Bowl, Michaels unexpectedly resigned, citing a need for a break from football. He had been under severe emotional strain last week's 82 season, taking time each week to visit his terminally ill mother in Pennsylvania. So, yeah, so think about it. He builds the Sack Exchange, gets us that dynamic offense, Freeman McNeil, Wesley Walker, all those guys. And then he takes us to the AFC Championship game. Richard Todd betrays us and throws 5 interceptions, 2 for touchdowns to the same guy, A.J. Dewey.
A.J. Dewey.
Yeah, and then he resigns. And it was like over. And next thing you know, Joe Walton's our coach. It was like, it's crazy. We have the worst luck ever, man. It's crazy.
Mims in motion. He stops. He's behind the tight end.
Yeah, he's saying disagreements with ownership. That's very possible, too. Paris says Walt Michaels was a heavy drinker. Look at this. Look at P. Ryan, dude. When I'm talking, you see the bounce? Give me some 5. Yeah, my son comes out to high five me in perfect timing.
Look at Mims.
P. Ryan.
Look at Mims. Look at Mims.
Hugging Mims. That's right. Mims is like, that's right, dude.
They lined him up to block.
Keep it up. Look at this. It's closed up. Let me bounce it outside.
Not a great block from Ruckert, though.
No. He had him enough. He got in his way enough.
Yeah.
That's really all you have to do on those plays. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that, but you want him to be able to seal it off and hold his block, but that's all you need to do.
Yeah. Hey, we're in the lead, baby. We're in the lead, guys.
Boom! Jets domination.
I think that deserves a
So Paris saying a similar thing like that. He was a heavy drinker, maybe. And look, that was in the 80s, man. We didn't have the same sensitivities to alcoholism that we do today. You know,
dude, we called it. That's Reveler would bring us back.
I know it's really funny. It really is. Chris Bradigan, everybody, if you'd like to help Chris Bradigan get to his first home Jets game opening day, the link. Oh, I didn't put the link in there. Hold on, I got to put it in there. Hold on. Let me do this for you guys. Let me get this going. I'm going to put the Chris Bradigan link in the description. All you have to do is wait, hold on a minute here. All you have to do is click on the link and you can throw $1, $5 at the GoFundMe. Here we go. I'm doing it. Oh shit, Bubbles. Wait, oh, there it is. Okay. All right. All right, so you'll see it in there. Donate to get Jets fans to a game. We're now calling it the Chris Bradigan Fund. Hit them. All right, it's now in there, guys. Refresh your page. If you'd like to donate to the Wayward Jets Fan Fund, look at Boyer over there working out by himself. Salah's running up and downstairs. Boyer's trying to push the damn seats around that stadium, and we suck.
Hawk says that Ruckert made the perfect block because he gave him the edge but didn't do enough to risk getting a penalty.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's all you got to do. It'd be real nice if you could just seal his block and hold him there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And get him and push him around. That'd be optimal, but I agree. Clearly.
Yeah.
I mean, that's all you need him to do is get that guy off his step so the running back has the opportunity to take off and get ahead of him. That's it. That's all you need to do. Look at this. Michael Clemens got taken out by the knees. 31. Wild Goose, not getting fooled.
Yep. Clemens got back up, though, man. He never stops. Never stops.
Hey, knock on some wood, Jeremy, please. Please knock on some wood for that
I'm
statement.
knocking on it.
Thank you. You guys see the P. Ryan. Now, look, in all seriousness, right? Like, I'm not saying P. Ryan is a premier back in the NFL. And can you really continue to say that he sucks? Every time we give him a chance, he does something. Every time. Like, you don't want this guy as your third running back over Tevin Coleman?
He's a forward runner. He's a north-south forward runner. Like, he doesn't lose weight. He doesn't lose ground by doing stupid moves where he goes backwards.
That's right. That's right. He takes the ball and he goes. He's an average, like, between 4 and 5 yard a runner. Like, if you look at his college, like 5.6, 6.7, like that's his average every year. Same thing. He's just in the same thing. And, it's like he gives you the same. He's very, very consistent. And he's a good blocker and he catches. Like, he's great. It's great. He's a great guy to have on the team.
Oh. Wow. Wild Goose.
Oh, my God, dude. Come on. 26. Who? That's Eccles. Wild Goose again.
I thought Eccles was 36. No.
26. 26 is that. Oh, no, 20s. Yeah, 26 is Eccles, isn't he?
Let me look. The hell?
Oh, Stephen Ingle, right? Out of all, you watch the whole crappy game and then you miss that because the satellite goes out. Ugh, so annoying. I feel for you, Stephen. I'm with you in solidarity for your pain. You guys know I've had 2 years of pain right in front of you guys. What phone is that? Is that me? All right, Ryan, the Eccles bit hard, bro. That was painful. Hell yeah, Owen. That's what I'm saying. And it's consistent too, man. Like Bam is, you have to suspend, real confidence. You got to believe in the upside, right? But like Tevin Coleman is done. Like you already know what he can do. You already know what he is. He's on the downswing. Okay, there's clear. And Ty Johnson, like he yes, he can do some things with the ball in his hand, and he can be exciting at times, truly. But it's like Pirine and Bam, in my opinion, would be the way to go. Well, I don't think Hardy's cut because he's not here for cornerback. He's here for special teams. That's the thing. They brought him in specifically for special teams.
He's one of the best gunners in the league.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. But he's not a good cornerback. That much I agree with. Who was that? 43, held his legs, got him, made the nice tackle. I know.
That's Delshon Phillips.
Delshon, yeah, I don't know, man. This guy, I just don't like him. I really don't. We're going to be, if we hold on, we might be 2-0. Imagine. 2-0, guys. If we get a 4-0 preseason going. Wouldn't that be nice? And all the while, our ones getting destroyed every week.
Well, not this week. They didn't even play.
Some guys get so faked out. I know, and the Jim Pock, that's the whole thing with, like, Ulbricht is preaching playing with your hair on fire. And every time he says it, I get like, I don't know, man. That's a fumble. Delshon Phillips. Love that guy.
When he's playing against the other team's fours, he's pretty good.
Yeah. That's right. The quarterback wanted to be the hero. Delshon Phillips said, "No, I'm the hero." In this tier, let's see here. Let's see what it is.
He lost it before he went down. The ball was down. Oh no, they're gonna say the knee was down.
Yeah, he's down. Right, Huge Johnson? I think it's great that your parents named you Huge with a last name like that. I think it's great.
Huge Johnson.
We had a friend named Pecker, and the kid's name was Peter Pecker, for real. It's a real person. And I had a comedian friend of mine who said, "Why would you name your son Peter? Like, if you're gonna do that, like, help him out, name him Huge. And if you have a daughter, you name her Bites. Won't touch. Bites."
Wow.
Let's see. Oh my God, that was a nice fake. They really want to run with this guy.
We ought to treat this guy like he's Michael Vick and put.
That's right. Crush him. Look, he's running to the sideline. He keeps laying pops, and he's talking a bunch of smack. That's 3 times he got up talking smack. I would level him.
I think that was Wild Goose who put a good shot on him.
Yeah. I mean, dude, he got knocked completely backwards. You can get up yelling everything you want, dude. You hit a brick wall.
I think my Wild Goose is going to be my favorite preseason practice squad player for the next couple of years.
Yeah, it might be. There's a lot of penalties in this game. Timeout. Yeah, Woody Johnson. Right, totally, JETS. Right? You get what I'm saying over here. You get what I'm saying. No, it's just me, Marshall. I'm 10 seconds behind. 10 seconds is nothing. I mean, last year, there were times when I was solid 2 plays behind. Solid. Boom. Yeah, look at Wild Goose. Like, he knocked him silly. Now, Wild Goose got knocked down, too.
Riley went in there, too. That was the other guy.
Oh, it's actually Wild Goose actually didn't make the hit. It was Riley.
It was Elijah. Yeah, it was Riley. They're giving him I heard the announcers just say, be happy about that later.
Yeah, can you be happy? I mean, it's just, I don't know, man. People, they're so inconsistent. Like if the Jets do that, they say, "Oh, he's gotta
Yes.
take care of the
Watch
ball."
this. Watch this.
I'm
Watch
watching.
this.
I'm watching. There you go. Who's that? Oh, look at this. Bradley and I with the sack and the touchdown.
Yeah, I'm having fun. Look at Salah. Now he's
now Salah's all amped. That's what you get for being such a shit talker, you punk.
You had to open up your stupid mouth.
That's right. He's a punk. Look at those kids in the rain. I love it. I'm proud of those kids. I'm proud that they're among us. Look at Bradley and I. The speed. Yep, I'll take you down. Now he fumbles it because he's dumb. Pick it up, run it in, laugh. I would turn around and go, ha, oh, and ha. You are a loser. That's what I'd say to him. Has anybody told you that you're a complete loser yet? Oh, I'm the first. You're a loser. I'd go hand him the ball and say, "You want this?" It's a pretty memorable moment.
This is amazing. This is amazing. This is a great hat.
Hey, Knicks, give Ulbrich an extension. Yeah, Jeff Ulbrich, baby. Come on, we all love Ulbrich. Look at, I know, dude. Salah, calm down, bro. I don't know, dude. I don't know about this Salah guy.
What?
I don't know, dude. Like when we're down, he's doing nothing. It's like he's like a fan out there. Like it's fine if it was both. Like keep the team up when they're down. He doesn't do anything, and then when they're all winning, he's running around. Like, he's got to be held back. Like, come on. I don't know, dude. I'm nervous. Phil Adams, he says that's why I stay up till. Dude, you're out of control, Phil. You're out of control.
Somebody is saying Ulbrich is awesome.
Yeah. Hey, Phil Adams eating his mature cheese, staying up till 4 a.m. Bradley and I, you guys know, I've been talking about him for a long time. Even in the draft, I was talking about him. I'd love to see him stay, man. He's got so much talent, and one of them is speed. He's got the speed. Is Jude Jetson here? Somebody say Jude. I don't see him. I don't see Jude. You see Jude?
No.
Somebody said Jude. I don't know. Maybe it was the wrong Jude.
But do you know, it's interesting because this could be the second game that we win where Jet fans are unhappy. Because like after last week, we were unhappy. This might be like a 2-0, but we're all unhappy.
Because we saw our front lines getting their asses handed to them. We don't like that. So Hawk said, was that Jude Jetson? I know, right? Actually, I think it registered as Jude too. Like he looked a little bit like Jude. So guys, don't forget you are here with Green Bean on Jetnation. Oh, I forgot to hold on a minute. I changed the thing. Hold on a second. I gotta do there it is. So we are on Jetnation live stream action preseason football, New York Jets 2022. If you have not liked and or subscribed to the 2 channels that you're on right now, please do. Jetnation's YouTube and Green Bean Jets fan. And while you're at it, why don't you give this little fine egg-headed fella a little love as well? Get him on Jets Chaos, and you can give him some love. He tortures himself every 1,000 subscribers. So why not? Why wouldn't you want to do that? Let's see if this works. Hold on a minute. Hold on. Let me see here.
Yeah, I don't know what's happened in the last month, but I hit 1,000 and then shot right up to 1,500.
Yes. You hear that? There you go. I just wanted to see if it would work. It works. That's crazy. I like it. I like that. I know if we just cut the second stringers and go right to our thirds and fourths, we'll be fine. I know. I mean, look, it is a positive, guys. It's a positive that our depth is outplaying their depth. That is a positive. But at some point, we have to have a front line that wins games. You know what I mean? That's the thing. Look at Nathan Shepard. He's like, get me back in there, coach. I can beat these guys. Bradley and Nye's beating him. Jonathan Morris, get me in there.
We do have to remember that we didn't start Carl Lawson or any of the big guys. Mosley. I mean, none of this. Sauce Gardner we started. I mean, some, but it was mostly our seconds.
Mark Riz wants to know. Look, Mark, I'm almost offended by this question. He wants to know what the menu is. Oh my God! Look at that hit too. Who was that?
Tanzel Smart.
Yeah, but who laid the pop too that spun him around? That was real close, Tanzel Smart. Let me see how it goes. All right, Smart was unblocked. Oh my God, dude, I'm surprised. And that was that's Tony Adams laying the pop.
Ooh, someone got a good shot in.
We got 9 minutes left in this game still. That's crazy. Yeah. Oh my God, you didn't make the tackle though, Jeremy.
I know.
That's the thing. You got 4 yards after that pop. I hate that shit.
You gotta wrap them up.
You gotta, dude. These guys think, oh yeah, I'm gonna big hit. Like, all right, lay the big hit. How about wrapping your arms behind his thighs? Yeah. Wrap your arms around his hamstrings when you lay the hit. That's all you got to do. That's it.
Who was that? That was 46.
Yeah, Mark, there is no, I mean, they have other things. They got round pizza. We're going to get the square pizza. You can get whatever you want. But the other thing that you got to get is the spumoni. That's what it is. It's like like an Italian ice kind of a thing, but it's amazing. It really is special, man.
It is like the spumoni is, my brother said it right. He was just in Italy and then he had the spumoni and he said at L&B and he said it's as good as the gelato in Italy, if not better.
Yeah.
So then, and you can't go to L&B and get the round because you can get that. I mean, they have good round pizza, but you can get that anywhere in Brooklyn. You got to get the square. You got to get it. It's what's famous.
It's what's famous. And the thing is they put the sauce on top of the cheese. So when you get it, it looks like a tomato pie, which is just, I love tomato pie, man. Yeah. I really do. But it looks like that. But then you go in there and there's cheese on it. Now, I'll be real honest. L&B isn't my favorite pizzeria in Brooklyn. It's not.
No. It's just an excellent, thing.
But it's excellent and it's special. It's unique. And you're not really getting it at too many other places. And as far as what that is, it's the best at that.
Yeah. That sauce that's on top, that thick sauce on top is just so good.
B2B checking in. He says, hey, I'm mad as Jets fan watching this game. Can you imagine how mad we'd be as Falcons fans watching this game? Well, the Falcons feel pretty good, man. I mean, their starters came out B2B and they looked great. Like their starters. Now, granted, they were playing mostly our seconds. I think we had Sauce, a few guys out there that could be counted among our starting lineup. I think maybe LaMarcus Joyner might have been out there for a little while. But we don't know if he's definitely our starter yet, but probably. And oh, look at this. Come on. Oh, okay. So, but largely it was against our backups, but they can feel pretty good because their front line offense and defense look good. So now it's just, hey, they're watching their 4 stringers. They're justifying this by saying, shit, half these guys aren't even going to be on the team next week.
Greenby, remember how I said Nick Sean was at the game?
Yeah.
He left when it was 16-0, and that's when we got our 24 points.
Good. Nick, stay out of there. What are you doing in there, man? You bad luck charm you? Jets.
Wow, that was
almost beautiful.
Oh
my God, Mims. Oh, it's a pick?
Yeah.
Jesus.
I don't know if that was Mims' fault, though.
Let's see.
Have to slide to look at that again.
Oh, that was, that was a whole weird contortion thing. Let's see. That would have been great.
There's a flag.
Now they're going to say, Mims sucks.
Well, what's the flag?
It's going to be, why did you do that to Mims when we're trying to make him look good right now? What is this? Mean. Too mean to Denzel Mims. The guy's been through and out 15 yards. Look, Mims is open now. Yep, it's a bad pass. He has to stop. Yeah, I don't know what he could have done there.
He's always a victim.
Look,
though.
the other guy's hand is there. That's tough. How's he? I mean, he could have caught it, but the other guy's hand was in the middle of his hands. That's one of those things. It's not Mims' fault, that one. I would say it if it was. Still sucks.
Ooh, personal foul against Clemens.
There he is. That's funny, Nick. It really is.
There's no way that's Mims' fault. If people
No.
blame Mims,
Oh, look. His hand is there. Knocks the ball. Plus, he had to stop in his tracks, jump backwards. There's a lot there. There's nothing he could have done there.
72 is not Clemens? I thought they said 72. I thought
They
that's
did.
Clemens.
They did. That's 72. Unless I don't think there's another 72.
Someone said it's not Clemens, but they said 72.
I know, Nick. Right. I went to turn off your TV now, Nick. What are you doing? Yeah, that was a bad throw. Now, granted, there was pressure in his face, and he's a young quarterback. It's like we can't expect him to be perfect.
Oh, it couldn't have been Clemens because we had our offense out. That's right. That was Isaiah Simmons. There's two 72s.
Oh, right. Good point.
There's two 72s on our team, and one of them is Isaiah Simmons, the offensive lineman. I was talking about that with Team Beam before the game.
Interesting, Jeremy.
Yeah.
Hold on, buddy. I'll be right back.
All right, here we go. 2nd and 6. Handoff. Oh, and they go right through us like we don't exist. Right up the middle like we don't exist. We need a couple of big fat guys. Remember Snacks? That's what we need. Snacks. Harrison. Nobody ran on him.
No, nobody did. Well, let's see, man. Yep.
It's funny how these preseason games always end up like there's a lot of really close ones. They have these dramatic finishes. It's interesting.
Well, it's fun because these are the guys that are playing for their lives. You know what I mean? Like up front, they're like playing to get a little bit loose. They're trying not to hurt themselves. These guys will do anything. They're trying to make the team. They want so badly to make the team.
Ooh, he fell down, but handed the ball off anyway. Everybody's playing hard. You can see it. They're really playing hard. It's what's fun, though, because to them, people might not care about preseason, but they really care. They want to help the team win, get a job, right? I mean,
yeah.
It's why I love college basketball. It's the same thing. Every game, they're so passionate. Every game is like a playoff game in college basketball.
Yeah, Marshall brings up a good point. We have heard nothing from Zuniga tonight. He's not. I saw him a couple times, number 92, but there he is right there. Oh my God, he bit.
I mean, when are they going to realize this? When are they going to realize this guy just runs and just defend it?
I know he's like a punk. I don't like this guy one bit. He's like an asshole. I'm telling you, man, I would crush him.
You're gonna put a helmet on you.
I would, dude. Like if that was me in the game, I would make it my purpose. I'm gonna absolutely roll this guy. I've been in games with guys like him before. I said, okay.
The sad story of this game so far, like that I'm going to be thinking about is like, it's only one game, but like Bryce Hall, man, he was just awful today.
Yeah, totally. Awful. No good. Bryce Hall had a tough go.
And we're calling him our major depth piece. Like the guy, people were saying that he could be brought in to cover tight ends, not after what we saw tonight.
Yeah, but again, we saw him for 17 games last year.
And he was fine.
And he was fine. Like, it's preseason. He's who knows what they're working on with him. Like, what I mean? They're trying, like, we don't know.
No, it's true. It's true. Look,
he
was our best corner last year, and he was really good. Yeah, so
yeah, I mean, he didn't come down with any picks, but that is what it is. It's like, he played well. I mean, would I say he's a great cornerback? No, but that was his first year, really.
Yeah.
So
right. He doesn't suddenly fall off the face of the earth, and he's not.
Yeah, he doesn't suck, dude. I watched him in college. Like, he's a good football player. Now they wanted to upgrade, and I can appreciate that. But I still think, like, if they put these guys in position to make plays, then it's going to be a totally different thing. Will somebody crush this friggin' guy? He can't throw the ball. He sucks. That's a fact.
Yeah. You might see this. This is the kind of guy that needs to, if he's going to be in the NFL, he needs to like convert to tight end or something. He's a big guy.
Yeah. Let me see here.
That was a weird play by them. He's a horrible quarterback when it comes to passing.
Yeah, he actually plays tight end for them. So he's 6'7", 227 pounds. Felipe Franks.
I'm proud of myself. That was a good call by me then. I didn't even know that. I just
totally, man. You're right. Give yourself that one. Sure.
Pat myself on the back for that.
Right. I don't like them.
They're going for it.
Of course. Why wouldn't they? The Jets don't stop people on fourth. We only stop them on third so they can go for it on fourth. Let's go, Jets. This is big. Don't tell me, Jeremy. I don't want to hear nothing from you. Yeah, he sucks. There you go. Felipe Franks. Felipe Franks.
No flags.
No flags. Yeah, I don't remember him in college, Flight Right. I really don't. I don't remember anything about this guy. Maybe just outside of my radar. Maybe I forgot. I don't know. But
wow, man, it's raining too.
Ooh, look at JTS. Bryce gave the Falcons receivers a hall pass tonight. Ooh, I like what you did there. You should be writing for the Post. You should be writing for the Post, man. I don't know. This is the tricky thing, man. Like guys like Anai versus Zuniga. I don't know, man. They're a little bit different players. Anai has more speed than Zuniga. Zuniga has more strength. But Anai's not weak either, man. He's not. I mean, he's just, they're a little bit different.
Bam Knight is in there.
Yeah, I hope he gets cut. That's what I want. I'm rooting against Felipe Franks. I don't like him. I hope he's selling cars in 6 months.
Dude, we shut him down inside the 5 or inside the 10, and we fought. We also hit him and took the ball from him and scored a touchdown. We humiliated them.
Yeah. Now let's see.
Ooh.
I see Marshall's telling me Yaboa. Marshall can't wait. So Yaboa, there he goes. Okay, first down for Kenny.
Yeah.
Hey, man, why are you hurting his knees? Get off him.
Yeah. I wonder who gets
signed Felipe Franks. Oh, my God. So proud New York. That's Nick Shine says, I can't wait to hang with you guys. It's going to be a blast. I agree, man. I'm really looking forward. Nick, you coming to the Cyclone, dude? What are you doing?
He can't.
What? Why not?
Because he's got a new job where he can't take off all 3 days, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
So why are you taking off Friday?
Because he's got to pick me up at the airport.
Oh, dude, you're killing him. You're killing him. I'll pick you up from the airport. Give Nick the ability to hang out on Saturday with us.
Yeah, you're gonna pick me up on Friday at Newark?
Dude, why not? I'm fucking right there.
Okay.
I don't want to I'm not trying to overturn the apple cart. I would just love it if Nick could do. That's a special thing doing the Coney Island Cyclone, man.
That's up to Nick then.
It's better than going to a damn deli, Nick. You know what I'm saying?
He says he's not a roller coaster guy, but maybe
you could, dude. Matt O'Leary, he went last year with us. He sat right behind me. That was his third ever roller coaster, but he did it. You know why, Nick? For posterity, because for in unity. He's like, I'm doing it. I want to be a part of the Jets chant from the top of the Cyclone.
Whoa, good run.
Let's go. Who is it?
Streveler.
I think it's Bam Knight in there now. Oh, Streveler.
The best
Look at
runner
this guy.
on the
He's
team.
like, oh, he slid.
By the way, be careful, Green Bean. You pick me up at the airport. The next thing you know, I'll be asking you to help me move.
What, out in California?
No, the Seinfeld thing.
I don't remember that one.
Seinfeld with the Keith Hernandez. It's like he's asking
Oh,
him to
right
move.
on.
We're not ready for that yet. The next thing you know, we'll be picking each other up at the airport.
Oh, that's funny. I remember the whole year at the Keith Hernandez stuff. That was funny. That was a good slide, right, Paris? That was a good one. That was a good slide.
Iowan Jets fan says his slide was almost as long as his actual run.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it was. I know he's slow. It's wet, right? It's pouring there. It's pouring. John Hepburn's Greenby staying at your sister's. I am. I'm staying at my sister's down in the Jersey Shore for a little bit, and I'm staying in Staten Island. I'm actually going to stay with Zach. I think Saturday night, maybe I'll stay with him. Maybe Friday night. I forget which night. I got to talk to him. It's going to be fun, man. I wish the comedy show. I'm going to text that fucking guy right now and say, dude, what? I guess we're not doing a comedy show, huh? Oh, my God. Oh, my God. All right. Conti. All right, let me see here.
I love when Yeboah makes a play, man.
Me too.
I love it.
Let's see. I know, right? Who said Jets quarterback can't slide? That's right. I don't know, Daniel. I gotta say, I mean, cutting Mike White saves you $2.5 million, just about $2.5 million. And Streveler, I mean, what does he cost? You know, what is his name? Steve Streveler.
Maybe they protect Streveler for the first 4 weeks, make sure Zach is back, then they cut White. Because if you cut White now Streveler is your backup quarterback for possibly the first 2 to 3 games.
His name is Chris Streveler. Is that what he is? Yeah, Chris.
Huh.
He's 6'1", 216, out of South Dakota. He costs $895,000.
That's the league
Think of
minimum.
that. Yeah. So he's got 0 guaranteed. This is his second season. Or maybe it's his third season. No, it's his second season. He's got 2 accrued seasons. Let me see. He played for the Cardinals, the Ravens, the Dolphins, and now the Jets. Why don't they love this guy? Why do those other teams cut him?
Ooh!
Hold on. Look at Streveler.
Falling in love.
Look at him. Yeah, first down for Strev.
The hell with you, Franks. You're not the only one who could run.
That's
Franks.
right. And he's not being a punk about it for running for 4 yards, you loser. It's like you make a 4-yard run and get crushed on the sideline and you're talking smack. You know what I mean? Like, what is that? That's why this guy's, that's why he's where he is. The Streffler shuffle.
If we had the old Jets logo on that helmet,
Yeah, Jets Giants next week. It's going to be fun.
Look at this V formation.
Yeah, there it is. We're in victory pose. Strevler gets to do the knee. Who
So
gets
that
the game ball? Dude, Strevler's got to get the game ball, right? The whole game changed when he came in. Has to.
Has to. He lit up the whole game. He saved the game. He was the guy. We predicted it. We totally predicted it.
Yeah, we did. We totally did.
We said.
Yeah, I can't imagine. Like, I mean, it's just such a funny thing. You know, like we come out, we look like complete ass. Now, granted, they're playing the ones. I understand that. But even when they were playing the 2s and 3s, they started the third quarter with Mike White. He couldn't do anything. Strevler comes in. The first drive was a touchdown.
Yeah.
I don't know about this Robert Saleh guy. I'm rooting for him, bro. You know that. But I just don't know. I don't like it.
They got to start their game with their ones. They played a lot of their number one quarterback, and we won the game. That says something for the coach.
It does. You know, it does. I don't know what all this like 60% all gas, no brake, hair on fire. Like, I don't know about any of that stuff because we can't stop a screen pass. And we get run on and we get dinked and dunked. And then they throw 18-yarders and nobody's there. Like, I don't understand. Now, granted, I'm going to let them, like I said, I'm going to assume and believe that they are just going, vanilla, the same offense that they ran out last year, and they're going to come out with something completely different, and they're going to be able to stop everybody. Great pass rush, tight coverage, all those things, and we'll see. But I just, you know what, the thing that bothers me the most is, again, when we're losing, he's stoic. He's silent on the sideline. He's not even talking into his headset, nothing. And then when we're winning, he's jumping around like he's a fan. I don't know. I just, again, I'm not saying I'm definitely out, but it's like something seems weird to me about that, man.
I know what it is.
What is it? Talk to me.
Okay, I'm not comparing him to this guy, but there was somebody who was like that in our history. There was a coach, I remember, what I didn't like about him is that when they were winning, he'd cheer like a fan and have nothing productive to say. And he used to sit there like a schmo when they were losing. And that was Rich Kotite.
Oh, my God, Rich Kotite.
That's what he was. He was just a cheerleader when they were winning, and he sat there and had no answer when they were losing.
Rich Kotite, man. Oh, my goodness. How dare you? Now, let me ask you, do you think Rich Kotite, I mean, look, the record says Rich Kotite was worse, but who did you think was a worse coach, Kotite or Gase? Jeremy.
I really hated Kotite, but Gase was worse because at least Kotite was a player's coach. Like, at least he believed in players and this and that. At least he wasn't, I mean, they're both bad, but Gase, I mean, I know he gave us Joe Douglas, but aside from that, Gase was the worst coach, man. He was just so bad.
Yeah, I think Gase was worse too.
He was so bad. And he ruins, a young quarterback. I'm not saying, I don't know that Sam Darnold would have been that good anyway. I don't know. But he certainly made sure that Sam Darnold was going to fail. Like, he made sure.
Right. Never got him a coach because of his stubborn, All right, so here's Rich Kotite, the cheerleader. Okay, you guys ready? Here we go. Oh, this is the Eagles, though.
Yeah, I remember this. That's why I didn't like him.
Hey, you got to play like champions. Hey! Way to go! Way to kick that son of a... That's it. Hey, that's too much. Hey, that's too much.
He's such a New Yorker, man, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's like, hey, that's too much. It's a funny thing. I know, that's it. Jersey dude. I'm with Jersey dude. I think, look, we don't know what the future holds, but in my opinion, Joe Douglas is the best GM that we've ever had. Now, he might have whiffed on his coach. He might have. But again, it's his first real, it's, you know what I mean? You got to, I don't know. Like you look at like a Steve Keim, right? Like Steve Keim, if he was for the Jets, Jets fans would have been throwing him out the window. Like he got the DUI. He came in, he had those good years with who was it? With Bruce Arians. So he came on, but Bruce Arians was already here. So Steve Keim goes to the general manager. Bruce Arians is great. And then his first decision is he hires Steve Wilkes. And then the first decision after that is they use a top 10 pick on Josh Rosen. Within 1 year, they fire Wilkes and they get rid of Josh Rosen and they're high. So Jets fans would have been like, no way, this guy sucks. And that's after the DUI and all the embarrassment. And he would have never made it here. So, I think it's like you got to look at, what guys have been able to do, and weigh all the pluses versus the negatives. I think the pluses far outweigh the negatives. But even though, look, let's say Joe Douglas is a failure, doesn't work here, and we end up firing everything. That's still, Adam Gase got us. I mean, I don't know. It's hard. If Joe Douglas is a failure, then it's all for nothing. But I don't know. I think even if he whiffed on his coach, I would still give Joe Douglas another. I would give him a chance to find another coach. I would.
Yeah, we also gotta I know we're having doubts about Saleh, but it's this is only year 2, and maybe it will click. He keeps promising when it comes together, it's going to be great. I mean, maybe it happens. Maybe we end up winning 8 games, 9 games this year, and we'll feel differently.
Yeah, totally. Am I shooting down Saleh right now? No, I'm not shooting him down. I'm expressing concern.
Yeah.
And if you don't see that, then I don't know what you're looking at. You know what I mean? I mean, again, I'm hoping BKKIN. I don't know how to say that. Bukayan? BKKIN. I'll do BKKIN.
I think he's trying to say Brooklyn without, I don't know.
Yeah. BKKIN. Well, look, I think, I'm hoping that Robert Saleh is the guy, and I'm hoping he's playing chess right now. That's what I hope. But what we've seen up to this point has been not great. And again, I don't like some of the personality traits. Like, I don't like him raving about players when they do well and then trying not to say anything when they're not doing well, because then it's very easy to read what he's really saying. But now he's young, he's new. He's got to learn that, that stuff, being out front. Like being a defensive coordinator, you're kind of protected. You're interviewed here and there, but you're not speaking for the organization. So that's a whole different skill set. Now, the players seem to love him and all that, and the culture's changing and all that. So we got that going on. But again, I don't know, man. There's just a lot that I don't love. That's all. I'm rooting for him. Believe me when I tell you.
Yeah, and that's the difference that people don't.
How is that harsh, Nicholas? How is that harsh? I think that's about as constructive of a view as I know how to come up with. I'm not bashing. I don't know. You guys are fucking nuts.
Just having some concern.
I know. It's like, how is that harsh? Harsh. You're crazy.
Like you're not being a hater or anything. You're just having concern. And it's not like you're not making it very clear that you want him to succeed. You're just concerned.
So Mid Flair is accusing me of doing that thing that people do, where if you didn't want a guy, then you'd root against him. No.
Right.
Was Saleh the guy I wanted? No. Was I happy when it was him? Yes. I didn't want Arthur Smith. I really didn't. I did not want Arthur Smith. And there was somebody else. I did not want Joe Brady. I was like, oh my God, please. So out of the group that we interviewed, I liked Robert Saleh and I liked Brian Dable. That was the 2 guys I liked. I probably would have preferred Dable just because I was really hoping to continue with the offense. I really want a guy who's forward thinking on the offense. But I feel good about LaFleur. That's the one coach as far as the top 3, and I like Boyer too, but as far as the top 3 guys that Saleh brought in here, I feel the best about LaFleur. But no, I did not want Robert Saleh, but I'm not that guy, man. That's not me. I just don't root like that. You know what I mean? That's not who I am. Like, I could want a guy in the draft. The Jets don't pick him. I hate him. That's the way it goes with me. I'm all Jets. But I think I can express concern. I mean, I don't know if you're not seeing what I'm seeing, then that's fine. But I don't know how you can't. You know, I mean,
I think the concern really like revolves around the defense, and I think it's very clear if they come out this season looking like last season, where it's the same thing,
right?
Tons of space, can't stop the run, screen passes killing us. You got to wonder about your coach and have concerns because if a full year goes by and we don't make the adjustments, you have to have concern.
Yeah. Now, look, my hope is that we got the smartest guys in the room. They know this is a tiered approach. They know exactly what they want to accomplish each year. They accomplished last year. They did exactly what they wanted to do. This year, they're doing exactly what they want to do. But Joe Douglas, let me show you guys something, and I think you'll agree. Joe Douglas changed his tactics this year. From the first 2 years, he was acquiring picks. He was acquiring capital. He was, stockpiling late round picks. Just get me players. That's what he was doing. This year, he switched gears. He traded up twice using both of his fifth round picks, and we had no sixths or no sevenths. He wanted specific players. He also went out and signed Pro Bowl guy. Like he went out and spent all the money and used all the Jamal Adams, Sam Darnold capital, Chris Herndon, Leo. He used it all, and he used it in an aggressive way. That to me speaks to someone who believes we are ready to compete. Now, maybe not ready to go to the Super Bowl. That's fine. But he believes we are ready to compete. I'm giving my coaches the most that I can. And again, I said this earlier. You name me a first or second year head coach who has had 5 first-round draft picks in the first 2 years, and the 2 second-round picks are Elijah Moore and Breece Hall. You tell me. You find them. Find me that guy. 5. Joe Douglas has figured out a way to get 5 first-round picks for this regime, and the 2 seconds are first-round pick caliber guys. So that's 7 first-round pick talents on this team in 2 years. You name me another GM pulling that shit off.
And with all that being said, while he was at it, he cleaned up our finances.
Yep, and rebuilt our medical training, nutrition, everything. Rebuilt the whole thing. So, again, I'm a big fan of Joe Douglas. I don't love everything. I really don't. There's some things I scratch my head. But I don't think Salah's on the hot seat or anything. But this is a great comment from Richard from Jersey. If our D sucks, Salah needs to step in. I agree. To save his ass. Like, no way. I'm known for defense. I know you're my buddy, but clearly you're in over your head. I need to get in here and I need to save it because it's a very unforgiving market. And we're not going to watch the same thing again. There's no way. Now, I'm rooting for it, man. But I'm concerned. I am. I'm not terrified. I'm not throwing my hands in the air. I'm not doom and gloom, but I'm sharing with other folks who understand that I'm concerned. Next up is the Giants. There it is. I can't wait to play the Giants. Yeah, but the Panthers have a quarterback. Baker Mayfield is a good quarterback, man. Now, is he great? No. And he's a punk, and he has lots of qualities that you don't necessarily love, but he can play at an NFL level. We don't know what Zach is. I'm rooting for Zach. We don't know. Flacco could be toast by this time. He could get in to play 3 quarters, and he's completely done. Who knows? But we have a lot of talent on this team, man. And with all this talent, like let's look at the defense for a second. Look at who we added on defense this year. We'll go from back to front. You added Jordan Whitehead, a premier strong safety. Okay. Premier. You added DJ Reed and Sauce Gardner to the cornerbacks. Now you get LaMarcus Joyner back. Supposedly he, whatever. Who knows what he is, but we get him back. Then you added Quan Alexander to CJ Mosley. You get Jamie and Sherwood back, and you have Quincy Williams. So whatever. You got CJ Mosley, Quan Alexander, and Jamie and Sherwood kind of coming back. Then you add on the defensive front. You get Carl Lawson back. You get Vinny Curry back. We don't know if he'll make the roster or whatever, but you add Jermaine Johnson, Michael Clemens, Solomon Thomas, Jacob Martin. Who else? There's another one.
Denzel Smart.
Yeah, but he's an undrafted free agent type. But anyway, let's just leave it right there. Like, you add all those guys to the defense and it's the same. And if it's the same result, there's a problem.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. Now it's preseason. We don't know. It's preseason. Now we're 2-0 in preseason, buddy. We just did victory pose.
Yeah.
Dude, Jacob Finnegan.
That's
Holy macaroni. Did we really get out of this without one?
I didn't see an injury. Nope. Tariq Black got banged up, right? But he walked off. And
He did walk off. We don't know. Right. But wow. If that starts happening, if we start getting out of games without injuries, we're going to be in. It's going to be nuts. That's a whole different thing, everybody. Yeah, Big Green, JD smiling over Sammy Boy. I mean, well, think about that move, right? Think about it, man. He got 3 draft picks, a second, a fourth, and a sixth. So he had 3 draft picks over 2 drafts for a guy, and he saved himself $20 million. And he's already second string on their team. And they had to use another draft pick to get another quarterback. And they used a draft pick on Baker Mayfield. So they actually used a draft pick to get, what's his name? The kid from Ole Miss. What the hell's his name? Oh my God. I'm just spacing. No, not Howell. I liked him. I can't believe I don't remember his name.
Ritter?
No. Matt
Corral.
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 Thank you. So, I mean, you think about it. They have a stock team, though. Their offense is legit, man. You know what I mean? But and then they had to go get Baker Mayfield after everything. So, Joe Douglas, he made a good move. It's a good move. Solid, above solid. Think about this. Carson Wentz, who had 27 touchdowns and 10 picks last year or something, 7 picks. He got traded for a third. Baker Mayfield, a playoff quarterback, got traded for a conditional 5th. Sam Darnold, the 32nd quarterback in the NFL, he got 3 picks with 1 being a second. I don't think people realize how amazing that move is. RJ McPott checking in. Falcons gave up a 16-3 lead to our 2s. Our 3s, RJ McPott. Our 3s.
Easily.
Yeah. And look, don't forget, too, that their 1s were playing our 2s. So, Jacob, tell me what premier means then. So go ahead and look at where Jordan Whitehead is listed on everybody's list as far as strong safeties. And you tell me what number is premier. Is it top 1, top 6, top 8, top 10? What is it for you? Because he's going to be in there. So
he's a top 5 box safety easily.
Yeah. Is top 5 not premier anymore, Mr. Finnegan? What is it? You guys are nuts, Finnegan. You're usually level-headed. What are you doing? Yeah, you know what? I would have liked to have seen the O-line that we started with play a little bit better tonight. But again, look, it took our starting O-line last year 5-6 games, at least the first quarter of the season, to even look like they belonged. People were saying cut the whole offensive line. So you can't expect too much. But, guys like Pierschbacher and Edoga, they've been here a minute. Like Pierschbacher was here the whole last quarter of last year, second half. So he should know the system by now. And obviously, Edoga should know the damn system. Yeah, isn't that funny, Go Hanger? That made me laugh. I'm telling you, I'm really a believer that you don't talk smack. I don't. I mean, spike the ball, go ahead. But when you're a punk Punks get paid, man. Let me tell you, it all comes around. Nobody likes a punk. Green Bean, about P. Ryan off the, what do you think of that? P. Ryan, look, I mean, they only used him. I don't know what his stats were. I mean, I don't know how many times he was out there, but I only saw like 3 runs maybe from him. But he got a touchdown. He looked good on it too. That was not the hole. The hole was closed, baby. I just think, again, I think P. Ryan is with the kind of guy that Jets fans as a collective just completely wrote off for no reason whatsoever. There's no reason to write him off. None. When you saw him, he did well. I don't know. So I hope he makes the roster. That's what I hope. But we'll see. Premier's top 5, Jersey Dude says. That's what I think. So go find all the lists where and find out strong safety lists. Go ahead and get me the top 5 of strong safeties in the NFL. And you tell me where Jordan Whitehead is. You like P. Ryan? Yeah, and I want to be clear. I'm not lobbying for P. Ryan to be our starting back. I'm not. But I am lobbying for him to stop getting shit on all day. He's a decent back. You want those guys for your number 3s. That's what you want. When are we going to get a quarterback? That's all I want. When is this kid Zach Wilson going to actually be able to throw, just play football? You know what I mean? Like even our bad quarterbacks in the days, like, they could still play football. You know what I mean? That's all I want. Yeah. All right. All right, guys. So listen, this is going to just about do it. It's 11:30 here on the East Coast. I want to thank everybody for hanging out with us. I want to thank Jetnation for giving us the space to do this. If you haven't been to Jetnation yet, man, and you want to talk Jets, and if you haven't, I'm telling you, if you haven't been there, it's the best. 1 million hits a month, thousands and thousands and thousands of posts every week. It's incredible. All the news you want, everything's there. Plus, they got the Jetnation podcast with Dylan, who was here earlier, and Alex. And then they have all their other videos and stuff like that. It's a great place to be. If you haven't subscribed, please do. You can subscribe to the Green Bean channel as well. If you'd like to donate and help Chris Bradigan's next on the list, help Chris get to that home game, his first ever home game, the opening day game against the Ravens. That would be amazing. You can donate, and the link is in the description of this very video. If you don't see it, refresh your page and you'll see it. And don't forget about Jets Chaos. Jets Chaos doing all sorts of crazy shit out there. He's changing the world. This Chaos guy. So,
Wednesday night, I'm giving away and raffling off the tier 3 level Patreon to you for a 1-year membership to your Patreon tier 3. That's Wednesday night. There's going to be a lucky winner. So if you love Green Bean and you want to be a tier 3 Patreon member, which means you get to be on the show and you get to hang out with us on Wednesday, watch games, do all this.
You get a t-shirt, all kinds of fun stuff.
All kinds of great stuff. You get a 1-year membership. All you got to do is be subscribed to my channel, show up on Wednesday night, and there's going to be a lucky winner.
There it is. Well, thank you, Jeremy. That's really cool. So, yeah, hang out with Jeremy Wednesday on the Jets Chaos channel, and you will be able to be getting in on that delightful prize. Guys, it was a great night. I appreciate it. 2-0 in the preseason. What does it mean? What does it mean? Nobody knows. I hope you guys have a great rest of the night. And with that, let me do this. Let me talk my way out like this. Hold on. Let me see, Jeremy. I'm going to try something here. Let me see. Yeah, all right. So Jet Chaos every Wednesday night. You can see him over there on the YouTube channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And as always, be yourselves. Wait, hold on a second. I don't know how to do this. I'm all over the place. All right, guys. With that being said, have a great night. We will see you. Where is it? Next time.